Yeah,
Lavalier.
That last shot.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking shit's empty.
Oh, what's good, D. Adams? What's up, Jay Measy? Fucking gonna be getting this going here. Gonna be talking about and breaking it down just like they've been doing all day, but I literally just saw this fucking trailer about 2.5 hours ago, and I am still hype and lit as shit. We gotta break this fucker down. We're gonna be playing it, pausing it, starting it, and seeing what everybody thinks. So everybody do the quick intro. We'll get it started. What's up, Eli? How you been, man?
Oh, shit. I'm good. Fucking. Chilling. Put me on the spot, bro.
Absolutely. I had to catch him off guard. He's like, I had to wake everybody back up. It's late out there on Eli. Eli's East Coast, but he's still a fucking trooper, and he's going to be soldiering on with us through this one. What's up, What Door? What's up with your channel lately?
Just playing video games mostly. Everybody's got Game of Thrones on wrap, so I don't feel like my input, I can add anything new until the season starts. So for now, I'm just playing Witcher, which if you like Game of Thrones, like you would like the Witcher game if you're into video games. So that's all I've been doing lately.
Right on. Hey, keeping it going. Got something going on that channel. Probably putting up more videos than I have been lately. I am way behind the times.
Like 2 every day.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite motherfuckers on YouTube. It has been way too long since I've talked to this motherfucker. How you been, JD?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Just I haven't been putting out any video content yet either. You can usually catch me on somebody else's stream, mainly Johnny's. My main focus lately, man, has just been writing. So I got the book shit going. I'm on chapter 24, and then Alicia pulled me to the side for something special. So I've been writing on that now.
Nice.
That's all I've been up to.
How many books you got going at the same time?
3.
That's what I'm talking about. Keeping it going. He's like, I got stories on top of stories. Can't wait for those to get finished. It's going to be tight.
Well, I only had 2 until Alicia hit me up. And I was like, all right, now I got 3.
It keeps growing and growing and growing. Oh, yeah. What's up, Timo? Glad you finally made it in. Good to see you. We're just getting started. Timo said we had to do it, so damn it, Timo speaks and we listen. That's just the way it is. We got to get it on. But I am juiced. I don't even know. You already know DA, J Measy, Timo. I know you guys are hyped. I mean, what were you guys thinking when you saw that fucking trailer come out? It's like it's about time they finally put a second one out, right? We're only a month away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo.
Go ahead, Andy.
I was super excited. The one true David sent me a message on Hangouts, was like, hey, check it out, because basically he lets me know he's my external hard drive in a way.
Oh, he's the king of the Ravens. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so he let me know. And man, I think for me it was like perfect timing. You know, I know that the season's less than a month away, but from the last trailer, you know, the hype was starting to go down. It was just perfect timing to bring it back. This might hold me over for a month. Who knows?
Yo,
I have to watch it a few more times.
This trailer blew the first trailer out of the water.
Oh, for sure.
Are you kidding me?
It was so much better.
And then you start pausing it, and then you start realizing all the shit you didn't see the first 5 times when you kept rewinding it and watching it. You're like, I didn't even see that come. I mean, oh my God, yeah, we're about to get into it.
There's parts in there that are literally like 2 seconds long. Like if you're not paying attention to it, you're not gonna see it.
Oh,
by the way, I gotta say,
like
I love.
Second.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I love Andy's shirt.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see closely on it, but it's got a bunch of guns on it too.
Nice.
It's like the Colorado symbol made out of guns.
Nice.
I'm not gonna complain.
What's up, chat? How many times did you guys rewatch that when it first came out? How many times did you rewind it and watch it? And what were you about to say, JD?
I was gonna say, man, this season is gonna be fucking. I think a lot of intense, quick moments that we're not gonna get the slow build-up dialogue like we've been getting lately. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on, like bam, bam, bam.
There's gonna be a big battle in the first episode. What the fuck?
Like Danny's gonna land, John's gonna go north of the wall, the Lannister army's gonna show up, and we're gonna have the freaking Greyjoy versus Greyjoys, Martell, and Dorne over here. Dude, this whole season's going to be fucking intense, man. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of like too much backstory buildup. It's going to come.
Well, I know what JD's favorite shot of the trailer was for sure. It was definitely JD riding. Like, looked real intense.
But yeah, dude, like the more like all the backstories and shit that we get with like the books side of it. The main thing I'm noticing right now is Dan and Dave are going to hit every main plot point that's going to happen. That's how they're ending it. That's the reason we're only getting 15, 16 episodes. It's literally, bam, season 7. Okay, now we're going to go to season 8. So like season 7 is going to be mainly, I think, Dany versus the Lannisters. And then season 8's probably, and then towards the end of it, we're going to get more White Walker battle shit. And then season 8's going to be the White Walkers.
That makes sense. Timo said she was half asleep, but when she saw the Night King and boss ass John, she woke the fuck up quick. Hell yeah. Well, what's up? We're gonna be breaking it down, so we might as well get the first one in. I'm gonna let it play, and I'll just let it play all the way through real quick, and then we're gonna pause it scene by scene and see what you guys think's gonna happen and what's really going on right there. You guys all ready?
Yep.
See if I can remember how to do this shit. Got to not turn myself off.
Do you know how to share the audio?
The audio?
Yeah. I don't know how to do it. You got a Mac. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are on mute, this should work out, I'm hoping. If you guys in the chat, if you guys can't see it, definitely let me know. See if this works out.
Don't fight in the north or the south. Fight every battle, everywhere. Always. In your mind. Centuries our families fought together against their common enemy, despite their differences. Together, we need to do the same if we're going to survive, because the enemy is real. It's always been real.
When the snows fall and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives.
All right, come on. Is there anybody that can watch that shit and not just instantly get freaking hyped? I mean, come on. Ooh. Dude, every time I see that, just instant smile. How can you not watch that and not just be smiling like this shit is almost here? Are you kidding me?
Just inject that shit in my veins.
Oh my God. It's real. Oh, there's so much shit I gotta ask you guys about. What the fuck is going on in this thing? All right, I gotta keep the screen share on because I gotta ask some questions here. Like, I know the one thing. Did you guys notice when John was up on that hill and all that shit? Yeah, we just gotta.
There's so many White Walkers.
Holy shit!
Like,
what's even going on right there? And who the fuck is holding the flaming sword right there?
That's that's Don Derek holding the flaming sword.
No, when that lights up, but I'm saying when you'll see.
That's still Don Derek.
You think so? I think you might be right.
I think that's still Don Derek sitting up there holding the flaming sword. Like, what's going to happen, dude, is you see fucking I got to give John and the Brotherhood Without Banners and Tormund and some of the wildlings some serious fucking props, dude, because they got some big ass balls. Like, we're gonna go north of the wall and fight this enemy with just a handful of us. You're fucking stupid, but they
that don't make sense, does it?
I want to know. I want to know why, and the only reason I can come up with why they're heading north is they're trying to capture a freaking White Walker to show Dany, to show the Lannisters, like, this war that you guys are fighting is fucking petty. This is what we need to focus on, and we need to focus on it now, because when they get here, we're all fucked if we're not standing together.
Yeah, agreed.
True.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that's them. I mean, you could see that he, even in his shot where he lights the sword up, like, that looks like it's probably north of the wall as well, or at least somewhere where it's truly winter right now.
Like, and I really like Littlefinger's speech right here, where he's like, "Don't focus on the war in the north, don't focus on the war south, but focus on it all, fight them all." Like, that's what's going to have to happen. They got to fight all the wars. Like, they can't be focused on one and hope to win. If they're not paying attention to the White Walkers, they're going to get ran over. If they're not paying attention to the Lannisters, they're going to get fucking ran over. Like, Dany probably won't screw with them, because they're probably going to side with Dany in the end of it, because none of them like the Lannisters.
Do you think that's what's going on in Sansa's head right here? You think she's just at Winterfell in front of the Heart Tree, and you think she's got what Littlefinger's been talking about running through her head right there? You think that might actually be what's going on in that scene?
Possibly, man.
Maybe. I mean, she's probably taken some of his advice into account. But I think by now, Sansa, she's not falling for Littlefinger's games anymore. Like, she figured it out. Probably from the time that he sent her to Winterfell to marry Ramsay. Like, at that point, I think she lost faith in them, and then she manipulated him into helping her. So
they've been trying to play up the whole Sansa's going to betray Jon for like an entire year. It makes me think it's just not going to happen at all.
She was pretty adamant last year about not doing that.
Yeah, I think Arya is going to be the one to stop that. Arya and Bran both are going to be the ones that stop that situation. I think it'll be mainly Arya. I think Arya is going to show up and show Sansa who Littlefinger really is.
I want her to play the game of faces with him.
That would be cool.
That'd be gnarly. Sorry for everybody that's watching this later. I'm trying to actually just kind of pick everybody who's talking, and I know the video is not caught up with the audio because I'm screen sharing, and that's got everything kind of slowed down. So sorry about that, but hey, I know everybody, especially Timo, is just happy to be concentrating on Sansa's face for most of it.
Oh, yeah.
She's loving it right now.
Oh, shit. Let's see if we can move it on for my girl.
I can't wait till she sees me.
I don't know what she looked at right there.
All right, we already know where this is the wall.
I've been asked a lot.
Oh, I hate when I hit that. I hate when I hit that.
Good job, DJ. Good job.
I know, that like 2 seconds can screw me too. I'm going to have to go through and cut that somehow. I always think that play button is the pause button, but it's not. It's jump to the next video button. You know what I mean? Oh, man.
Wait, why would you have to clip that half a second?
I just don't want somebody saying that I tried playing their stuff on my, you know what I mean? Played somebody else's thing on my show or whatever. It's like, it was an accident, sorry. It was half a second, I swear. Copyright, copyright, fuck! All right, let's see here. So we see the next scene is the wall. Where do we pretty much think that this is the Brotherhood Without Banners and Jon heading north, or do we think this is just Jon heading north? What do you guys think's going on there?
Fight every battle, everywhere.
When he first shows up, I don't think there's much of a group with him. I think it's just Jon, Tormund, and a couple other wildlings.
Well, I mean, they just show the wall opening. So do we think this is maybe Bran coming back through the wall? Do we think this is Jon going north of the wall? What do you think the scene is?
I'm pretty sure it's Jon going north of the wall.
What's weird about it is the wall never had spikes like that. Like the gate at Castle Black never had spikes.
Yeah, but look at it. It's not the gate of Castle Black. I don't think that's Castle Black's gate.
Oh, where do you think this is?
That would be cool.
It's got to be a different entrance.
Yeah.
What do you where do you think it is?
I don't know. Go to the next shot.
All right.
Actually, it might be Castle Black, but I want to make sure because I want to see it from the outside. That'll tell me exactly who it is. Right. Just don't skip the video.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm so bad at that.
All right, here. No, that's
Castle Black, right?
That's Castle Black's entrance. So yeah, that's Castle Black's entrance.
Yeah, that's the same way.
Yeah, but
Danny come through the wall when she's in her vision.
That's
the same way.
This is Mira and Bran. This is Mira and Bran right there.
Yeah, because Bran's in his little sleigh.
Yeah, so
maybe Bran and Mira come through at Castle Black, but maybe that other shot is from
go through.
John and them going north, maybe at East Watch or something.
So I gotta say the wall looks particularly good. Like the CGI in that shot is so good.
Jay Measy is saying it's East Watch by the sea. So maybe that gate is East Watch.
I think that would be sick.
Wait, how
that would be cool to East Watch?
Did the Giants fuck up the gate though when they attacked that one time?
They didn't fuck it up. Mag just picked it up and ran under it. He just
it had spikes on it.
But yeah, he just picked that up and ran under it.
Yeah, it never got fucked up, so that could easily be Castle Black. But I mean, if they want to give us East Watch, I'm fucking down for East Watch.
But yeah, I'm kind of with you. I think it might have been some trick photography there. I think one scene might have been like John and them going north, and then they pan to this way, which is Mira and Bran coming back south.
They think they're slick, but fuck them.
We're onto their game.
Yeah. I mean, Jay Measy says it's a stone lead pipe lock and the wall doesn't have spikes on the bottom, but I mean, they've kind of switched it like that in the show before, so it's
you never know. You never know.
But yeah, I feel you. I'm with you, Measy. I'm definitely with you on that. I love it. All right, what's the next scene here? See if I can do this without bouncing again.
John and the Wildlings.
Yep.
Red key.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory, right? John just heading north.
Yep.
Getting ready to get it on, and
looks particularly frosty. Maybe
cold. Already north.
Yeah, this could definitely be the whites coming. Yeah, because he looks hella cold.
Hey,
almost
DJ.
blue. Yep.
DJ, flip the screen. Apparently, it's stuck on me. They can't see the trailer.
Oh, thank you, chat. Yeah, keep me in line. I told you I was trying to bounce around like that. I did do that.
Don't worry about bouncing around me. I'll even take my thing off so you don't have to worry about switching over to me.
It's all good. Yeah, once we're talking about this, I'm just going to leave it on the actual trailer. That's what everybody wants to see anyway. So we got Jon Snow. And then where's this?
The red key.
Looks like King's Landing to me.
King's Landing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because that looks like a lion banister.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely Lannister banisters right there.
So what's up with the people in this?
Are we getting a mob like outcry? Like what's going on here?
Is this Cersei having to deal with like the people for blowing up the Sept?
Maybe.
People's outrage. I think this is more people hiding behind the wall because Danny's coming.
Oh, maybe. Maybe look at their faces, see if they're all looking up in the air. What are they looking at?
Let's see if I can switch over if you guys can see this. Isn't this a spear right here kind of sticking up?
Looks like it.
So, I mean, that's at least one soldier. And, I mean, maybe these guys all have swords or whatever. Maybe these guys are all getting ready to do battle.
I'm pretty sure those are the gold cloaks. So they would have their weapons, even if they were just walking through the city.
Yeah, if it's gold cloaks, they're definitely gonna have weapons. But now they're not even going to be gold cloaks. They'll probably just be Lannister men.
Well, no, like if you like play it and play it a little further, you can see it's the old like same thing. Right, look at this. Oh,
yeah, you know you're not gonna get much. I mean, they jammed so fucking much into this trailer. It's incredible. So, but yeah, I mean, here's a few more spears. I mean, these are all soldiers right here. I think these are people getting ready to. I don't know. That seems like a lot of women right there, though. I think this right here is the Unsullied marching up, coming into King's Landing. I don't know.
Yeah. No, because because the scene where they're actually attacking is the Lannisters attacking into Dragonstone, not the other way around. So I don't think so. I think this might be. There is a chance that this could be Euron Greyjoy coming into freaking King's Landing.
But yeah,
because that's in the last trailer where he's got Yara bound up, and then the freaking sand snakes are right behind him.
DJ, can you go full screen?
I think it'll black out here. Tell me what happens, but I think it's gonna black out when I try to do that. What'd it do?
Click to
it
exit.
says click to exit. Damn it.
Yeah, it blacks out. It doesn't like full screen on screen sharing. But yeah, I think these are. I'm telling you, I think these are Unsullied marching into King's Landing. These are spears like Unsullied would have. It seems like the kind of helmets that they're wearing in this new and the kind of armor that they're wearing in this season that I've seen. I think that's Dothraki marching into King's Landing.
The big thing to tell would be if you could get like one more frame and see if any of them have sleeves, right? Because they don't typically have sleeves like normal soldiers.
Right. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could see that.
Wait, you know what?
I agree.
Jay Measy just made a good fucking point. This could be Castle Rock.
Jay Measy always makes great fucking points.
This could be him. This could be them walking into Castle Rock because who's defending Castle Rock? All the Lannisters besides Tyrion are in fucking King's Landing.
I'm positive that's the fucking gold clothes.
I mean, it could be King's Landing or it could be Castle Rock, but once we get to that part of the trailer, like I can break down what's going on just based on trailers we've seen so far. So once we get there, we can talk about it. But that's true. This could, if this is Castle Rock, that would make sense.
We're supposed to get Castle Rock this season.
Oh yeah, we're getting it for sure. I'm just not sure this particularly is it, but it most definitely could be. I mean, it absolutely could be. I like it. Oh, so much to find out. The season's gonna be so lit. I'm pumped. All right, so the next scene we're going to Cersei. What's she about? Oh, wait a minute. We got to go back. If we play that, doesn't it look like they're almost cheering?
Yeah.
Dude, that was people clapping right there. You see that, right?
I mean, that's why it could be Euron freaking escorting freaking Yara and the Sand Snakes into the fucking city.
Yeah, because these people are clapping. So yeah, that absolutely could be.
I'm looking at that shot right now, and it's 100% the gold cloaks. I just want y'all to know that. Like it's from it's their old costumes from like season 1.
I'm gonna go check it out too. Let me see.
It's like if you look at the helmets, they're the same.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. They just seem to have these shields like. Oh man, I don't know. I hate that you just can't see it.
Wait, let me go back.
It's not clear enough, but man, that's sure. I mean, it just looks like Dothraki. But the fact that this lady over here is clapping and these people over here are clapping, they're cheering about something. And there's Lannister banisters. So, but how do we know that the Dothraki, that these aren't the people that aren't clapping the Unsullied for finally getting rid of Cersei and chasing Cersei out of King's Landing?
Could be. I mean,
I bet it's Euron bringing like a crazy gift or something.
Like Yara and Sorella?
Like Yara and the Sand Snakes.
King's Landing is jacked up. Yes, they're cheering because Euron is escorting his prisoners. That could very well be Jameezy. Yes, Timo, Of course, we're definitely spoiler-free. Ladies and gentlemen, I have made it this entire year and have had like maybe 2 minor that aren't even spoilers. Like amazing.
I have anything's like, oh, this blah 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 spoiled. I'm like, nope, not reading, not watching. I haven't watched.
If I hear
the only thing I've been watching is like the trailer breakdowns. Like the trailers came out, I'm like, all right, now I'll start watching people like break down the trailers and they're like, well, I read them. Like, I'm done.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. The leak said, burp, done.
I can screen share real quick if you want to see them full screen.
Yeah, here we go. Hold on, let me stop this.
All right, Andy, screen it.
Will it let you screen share through my deal?
Yeah, it will. It's just about you presenting it, I guess, presenting me to everybody. Can you see it or no?
Yeah.
I just pumped it over the chat. You guys should get it here in a second.
Yeah, it definitely looks like the gold cloaks, though. I wish I could get rid of this bar here, but...
Yeah, no, I couldn't either.
It's like they have that like chain that goes over their armor. Like that chain.
Hey, DJ, click on Andy's picture so it quits moving.
It is.
No, like actually click on his. It's on yours. It looks, but we're actually bouncing around. So if you actually click on his,
No,
it'll
that's what I'm
straight
saying.
up.
It is. That's weird
Try
that
it
it's clicking. Yeah, I just clicked on and off. Maybe that'll do it.
All right. So is it just me now? So
It's still not?
We can all mute.
It's all good. Just let's go.
Here, hold on. Let me mute mine. Because, yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. It's, on mine, it's just showing Andy's.
No, it
well, I
keeps
can probably just.
whenever somebody else talks, but it's all good.
I'll just talk, I guess. Like,
Hold on, but everybody else mute, though, real quick.
all right. So, I mean, it definitely looks like the gold cloaks to me. We can see it. Probably if I go back a little bit and press play, this bar will go away in time. Nope. But they're definitely clapping for sure. But yeah, it looks like the gold cloaks to me. So you guys
go
are good.
back to where they're facing away. There's a sigil on the back of their freaking cloaks.
All right, let me go this far back and see if this bar will go away.
It won't. Don't worry about it. A little bit farther and then hit pause. I mean, it's going to be a split second. There, stop. See that guy right there? Doesn't that look like a kraken on his back?
This guy?
Yep.
Could be. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, you're right. You're right. That is a kraken.
So it's Euron's men.
And that is a kraken. From what I can see on mine, it definitely looks like a kraken. You see like the head right here, or like the part that comes up, and then the arms coming off.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's a kraken. So that's got to be Euron's men.
So that would make sense if they have Yara. And that they're bringing her as a prisoner, or Yara's people, maybe the Sand Snakes, or
in the last trailer it was Yara, and then she was tied on a rope, and then right behind her was the Sand Snakes, and they were walking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm pretty sure that's Euron's freaking army coming in, or at least
these are krakens on the shield. You're saying?
I'm
pretty sure that looks like it's not a lion.
No,
can you see
a lion?
You can see my mouse, right? Can you see the mouse or my pointer? See this point comes up, it comes down, and then here's like the tentacles to it. Right there. Now it looks like a kraken to me now that he said it. Maybe it's the power of suggestion, but to me it definitely looks like it now.
How do we know that those aren't dragons in Danny's new sigil on the back of Unsullied?
Danny's gonna have the 3 heads of the dragon. She ain't gonna change her sigil.
I'm saying that could be the 3 heads of the dragon.
I think it's Krakens because she hasn't pushed anybody to have her sigil besides like on her freaking flagship or on a banner. Other than that, the Unsullied don't carry shields with her freaking sigil, and neither do the Dothraki.
DJ just wants it to be Danny.
Yeah,
honestly, the reason I'm so pumped about or so on that is those spears just look like what the Unsullied use. That's their main weapon, and that's what all those guys are holding are spears. Like, why would a bunch of krakens have spears like that? They'd have swords and axes and shit. They wouldn't have those spears. Only the Unsullied have that what we've seen so far. So that's why I'm so on it.
We'd have to go back to that previous trailer and see if they were carrying spears in that scene. Maybe. I mean, maybe that's too much work, but
no, we could do it. I'm just saying that's and yeah, I could do it really easy.
I agree with that sentiment though. Like, they're not going to be carrying spears as fucking.
We haven't seen Greyjoys ever with spears ever.
It's not true. Dagmir fucking killed Mace Doubloon with a spear. Oh,
what'd you say?
Dagmir killed Mace Doubloon with a spear in the show. Or who was supposed
yeah, once they were up in the north, they did. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one.
All right, let's move on to the next. And I don't care about Cersei. She can die.
We spent way too much time on this.
Oh shit! Dude, we just spun around. We went all the way from Danny and dude. How many theories did we get in on just that one little scene? Are you kidding me?
King of breakdowns.
All right, hold on. I gotta go back to my screen share here. Get it back on.
So DJ, did this trailer prove that Davos is a Targaryen?
You came damn close. You came damn close. Oh, you're gonna shit your pants when that comes true. You're gonna be like, "Oh my god, he was right."
I probably fucking will. You know? If that happens, you're probably right.
All right, let's see. How far did I get? A little too far here. Definitely too far. Oh wait, I'm on. Let's see here. Oh, I shared the wrong one. Let's see here. All right. Does that just show? So basically, I mean, we can skip right through Cersei pretty much. I mean, we have no idea what Cersei's doing right there. It shows her face, and that's pretty much. I mean, what else? Not a whole lot. Oh, I gotta get off Andy. Dude, haha. All right, chat. We're back. Let's see if this comes back in. But yeah, I mean, Cersei, she just looks like she got some bad information or interesting information. But I mean, really, what can you guess from that right there? It's just a shot of Cersei's face. Anybody have anything on that? Can we move on?
No, that's good.
Yeah. Then we got Danny, obviously, just got home and feeling her roots. What do we have here? Who's this coming in? Is that just who's
Gendry.
that? Think that's Gendry?
He's made his 700th lap around Dragonstone.
He never left. He was just doing 6 laps around the island, just hoping people would leave. Just kept going in, stealing some food, going back out, doing a few more laps.
For 4 seasons, he's been just chilling out in the middle of the ocean in Dragonstone. Like, can I come back yet?
Oh man, I do like One True David on that last one with Cersei. He thinks that she was in the black cells right there, like because of how dark it was, which is pretty sick. But she was looking just I don't know. Maybe she saw Sister Nella for the first time, and that's what that face was.
Yo, Cersei's in the Crypts of Winterfell. It's confirmed.
Oh, dude, what's gonna happen the first time we see Sister Nella? What did the mountain do to her?
Oh no.
Oh, dude, I don't want to know.
Let's just wait and see.
Oh, what's up, Chad? Anybody know what the mountain did to Sister Nella? Anybody know what's about to happen and go down with that while we break the rest of this down? So you guys think this is pretty much Gendry hitting it?
That or Danny's making her freaking landing.
It could be Jon, or
I mean, there's a few people in that.
I think this
boat.
might be Grey Worm and them getting ready to sneak into the caverns of Castle Rock.
I bet it's Jon and like his remaining men after fucking getting smashed by Euron or some shit like that.
That could be it too. There's someone. It's like holding a staff though. What the fuck's that about? See that dude? It looks like a guy holding a staff
Right here? Yeah.
The
Like
one
a
dude you
sword
can see.
kinda. Or that was maybe an Unsullied with a spear.
They killed off Barristan and Selmy. Now they're gonna bring in Greybeard.
Sick fucking.
Arsene.
Yeah, that's tough to see on that one.
And Strong
Nobody
Bell
caught-
will be on that
Yeah,
boat.
and Strong Bellos is gonna be there too.
Yo, I wouldn't even be mad. Seriously.
Oh, dude, you bring in Strong Belwas, it's all good.
Yeah,
I think this is Unsullied.
No, this is Greybeard and Strong Bellos.
I would be fucking so hyped.
Tell me lives. Oh, that's
I wouldn't even care that he's on his side.
I'm pretty sure that's Danny or Landon. If not, it's Gendry fucking getting really good. It's got to be Danny's men, but there's a chance it's Gendry too.
Feel it. The even split. I'm going to stick with that's Unsullied getting ready to break into Castle Rock, the caverns, because they show kind of another clip. Oh, wait. That was actually a bunch of people hitting the beach, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you see us walking there, actually.
I don't know. We see a shot later of Theon jumping out of a boat just like that and like falling to his knees. Like he just like came.
That was them. Yeah, maybe when Euron attacks, maybe Theon and a handful of Greyjoys escape.
They get away.
Think
Who the fuck knows? It's probably gonna be a lot of people landing on Dragonstone this season.
Well, they were asking why didn't Theon get captured? Why was it just Yara and O'Girl? It's like maybe that's it. Maybe Theon and a handful of guys get in an escape boat and pot on out.
Well, we know one thing about Theon. He's good at running away.
Yeah. Where's Arya at in this scene?
Probably looking at Winterfell.
Okay, so after someone said that, I re-looked at it. You can see a tree that is green in the bottom right corner as she's like walking. You see it for just a split second, but there is a tree with green on it.
Still in the freaking river.
Got shit pulled up.
You think what happened now? What happened now? You think you see the Winterfell tree?
No, I don't think she's in Winterfell or near the north yet because there's a tree with green on it in the bottom right corner.
Okay.
You can see it in the background that there's green, so it's probably not north.
Yeah, she doesn't look very cold. I don't think she's quite in the north yet. And I still, that was one of my biggest questions I used to like to ask everybody. When Arya comes back and hits Westeros, is she going to immediately go north to Winterfell, or is she going to go and try to finish her kill list down in Landing?
You got to think that she, at this point in time, wants to at least see what has happened to her home because she's back. So she's at least going to see what the hell's going on with her home because she knows it got destroyed. She knows her brother. She thinks her brothers are dead, which, well, now Rickon is dead. But she's probably going to want to see what the hell happened. We've seen in the last trailer where she passes that freaking building where the Butcher Boy had died, where they were headed to King's Landing in season 1. So I'm pretty sure this is on her way up to fucking Winterfell. I think she makes Winterfell and freaking finds Sansa and Jon. Or at least Sansa.
That's pretty clean. What about you, Eli?
What's the question?
Is Arya going straight to Winterfell when she comes back, or is she going to dip down and finish her kill list first?
I think if she's gonna, I think she'll go to Winterfell and then probably leave again. I guess.
What about you, Andy? What you going to do?
Unless she doesn't know about them retaking Winterfell. You know what I mean? She might not know that.
That's true. I think if I was her, like I've always said, I would, if you're already in the Riverlands, why not try to at least hang out and see if you can find Nymeria?
Yes.
Like, if you're already there, that's what I would do. And I'm one of the Arya lovers, and I want that reunion. So maybe that's wishful thinking, but I would hope that she would try to find her direwolf.
Yeah. Now, do you guys think she's gonna find her this season? Are we gonna get a Nymeria sighting? What's up, chat? You guys think we're gonna get a Nymeria sighting?
Please.
Yeah, right.
But no, never mind. I don't know if I want to see her or not, and I don't know if I want to see Ghost or not, because if you get there's always a chance when a direwolf's on screen, they might die.
Yeah, every time they show them, they die.
So you know what? The last time I want to see the next time I want to see the direwolves is at the end of the season, and all of them alive. And Nymeria and Ghost are alive still, so I'd be good with that.
What's up, DA? People aren't happy about you retracting. Everybody wants to read what DA has to say.
He said it was stuck on me again.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, I was trying to keep up again. Just can't help myself. The audio file. All right, where are we at? Let's get to this.
He cannot be house rechecked, and that's already taken.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I am. All right, where's Jamie walking here?
And let's say me and Jamie were actually just talking about this, and he said it doesn't look like King's Landing or The Rock, but then again, we haven't seen Castle Rock yet. So there's a chance he's in Castle Rock, but I took it for King's Landing.
Is there any way whatsoever that he's gone to Dragonstone to talk to Dany and Tyrion?
Could be. I think that he looks angry in this walk. I was saying it earlier. He looks like in a huff, as Johnny said, as he's walking away. So I don't know what he's mad about, but he definitely looks pissed off about something. So That's as far as I want to go. I have seen spoilers, so I don't want to put my opinion out there what it is. So
Okay. Yeah, dude. See, good job. Good job. Spoiler free zone all day. So right on, yeah, I don't know. That looks like, I mean, I don't know. That could definitely be King's Landing, but I don't know. It could be him going to see Tyrion up at the Rock. But that looks a little nice to be Dragonstone, I think.
Yeah, that looks way too nice to be Dragonstone. That's why it's either King's Landing or it's freaking Castle Rock, one or the other. And if he's in Castle Rock, he's there for some reason. But Tyrion's not at Castle Rock. Tyrion's with Dany and Dragonstone.
Is there any way he's back in Dorne right here?
No. What the hell's he got to go to Dorne for?
I don't know. Trying to work out some kind of appeasement.
Dorne emptied out.
That's true.
what if he's later in, this isn't a spoiler because it's later in the trailer. It looks like his army gets pretty much decimated by probably a dragon with all the fire and stuff. Maybe this is after that battle or leading up to that battle.
I'd say more like leading up because he doesn't look like he's had his ass handed to him yet. I can't wait for that, by the way.
What's that?
To watch Jamie get his ass handed to him.
Not a Jamie lover, he says.
Never been a Jamie lover. I'm not I like one Lannister and one Lannister only, and he stands like 3 foot tall.
Right. Oh, feel it. What's Littlefinger getting into? What's this all about right here?
He's creeping on Sansa.
Think so? You don't think this is where Jon sees him and he tries talking some smack to Jon and Jon slams him up into the wall?
That's a possibility, but the look on his face, he looks like he's creeping.
I think they're going to catch him like eavesdropping. That's when Jon's going to slam him.
You think this is right before Jon snacks him up and puts him against the wall?
Yeah, it could be. It's real dark. I mean, we already get a scene from down there, so maybe he's like seeing Jon. I don't know if in the show we know about the bones or whatever. Maybe Ned's bones are down there and he's like talking to his dad and Littlefinger's coming down there to be like, that ain't your daddy, boy.
And he's like, what'd you say? I think that's exactly it. He tries saying some slick shit like that just to kind of test the waters, and Jon ain't having it at all. Not at all. What do you think, Eli? What is that? You think this is? That's right. You think this is when he snacks him up? All right, I think we're going to go to the next one.
I already guess. Seems to line up.
Then right after that, who's cleaning a sword right here? What sword is being cleaned right here?
I don't know.
I can't tell you. It's too hard. It's a fucking sword in somebody's hand. I can't tell you who it is.
Does it look like dainty fingers?
When I first saw it, I thought maybe it was a sand snake, but I have no idea.
I don't know why. I feel like it's Jon cleaning Longclaw.
It's a big possibility.
I think just like Ned used to do with Ice, I think he's sitting there cleaning Longclaw.
Yo, the one shot I want is just Jon sitting under the heart tree, like cleaning Longclaw. That would be dope. Or I guess even like Brienne cleaning Oathkeeper in the Gothwood. Like that would be Ice being cleaned in the Gothwood. That'd be kind of dope.
Definitely. There's no chilling. Everybody's hyped here. You got to stay hyped. Are you kidding me? Game of Thrones is almost about less than a month away. We just got a second trailer. Who is not hyped right now? Where have you been? I don't know. I think that's him.
That's Dany walking across Dragonstone.
Yeah, that's Dany coming home. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. She walks in. What if this was a booby trap? That's the first thing I thought of. It's like, what if she pulled that down and like hot oil poured down over her head or something?
This is like the worst thing I've ever seen right here. This shot.
That's like the best thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's so painful.
That's a lie.
When she sits the Iron Throne, Eli will be done with a Game of Thrones. He'll never watch it again.
I don't care if that stupid fucking chair. She can have it.
If it ended with like her sitting on the Iron Throne, when the books finally came out, Eli, would you skip to the end and then see if she was sitting there at the end and then decide not to read it?
No, because I know she's not going to. I know she's not.
Do you think that's a representation of like
fucking George R. R. Martin doesn't even like the Targaryens. Like he like doesn't want people to like them.
I don't think he does either, but do you think this is like a representation, kind of like when the Hound pissed in the river? This is kind of in that trailer, like, okay, people, he's really dead for all the people that think Stannis is still alive. That's just another little symbolism thing.
It's just D&D disrespecting Stannis even more.
Dude, I'm sorry to tell you this, but in the books, that's where she's going to end up landing is on Dragonstone.
Agreed. I've said that from day one.
But Stannis I don't know. His character wasn't treated like
this
shit
is
in the book.
Stannis' house. Stannis never wanted Dragonstone. He never wanted to be there. The only reason he was there was because Robert commanded him to hold it, and then after he told him to keep it. That's
It's still painful. I don't care.
The one thing I will say is the way the show portrayed Stannis was fucking horrible. I'm not the biggest Stannis supporter, but I was pissed the way they portrayed Stannis on the fucking screen. It was not good.
Oh, like, let's reel it back in. We could go on for hours about Stannis.
Well, Timo says show Stannis is better than book Stannis.
Ooh.
Timo needs to keep reading.
Oh shit!
That's blasphemy.
I don't know. I'm not that far against her. Like I said, I didn't give two shits about Stannis in the book. Like he was such a throwaway character to me. So I mean, at least I cared a little bit about him in the show. So I'm kind of with her. I think the more I think about it, I'm with you, girl.
I think part of my love for Stannis is based off of something that hasn't even happened yet, which is like the whole drilling the holes in the ice. Like if that actually happens, like he's the most badass character.
That has happened. The holes are already drilled.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it works,
oh, yeah. If it works, it's gonna
actually get
perfect.
Fucking
so sick. Right there, everybody's like, "Huh, I got to read the books again."
I'm actually like 10 or 15 hours in on a freaking Storm of Swords again.
Oh yeah, I just got finished reading that. Well, not just, I guess a couple months ago, but reread that one again. That is
Storm of Swords is my favorite.
Oh, it's the best by far. Out of all of them, it's way the best.
Not mine. Feast.
Me too.
Yeah, right. That's a lie.
No, I'm with you, Andy.
Frey coming with heavy horse right into the frozen lake. Yep. That is going to be a sick plot point too.
Pass Danny.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. Yeah, like I said, when she pulled that down, I thought it was going to be a booby trap and like hot tar come down over her. I was like, man, you got to be careful being the first one in there. These dragons, literally, is that the same? I mean, if that's not, I mean, there's green screen going on, but that is just one of the sickest scenes ever. I mean,
oh no, their CGI has gotten on point. I'll give them that. They've gotten better.
God. I mean, come on, Eli, you got to give it up. That looks sick.
Oh no, it's nice.
That is clean looking.
They have the best visuals of even like any movie I've ever fucking.
That's Tyrion on Dragonstone.
Oh yeah. No, I agree, Eli. You're right. They do. It's sick. Better
Like,
so sick. So what's Tyrion doing right here? Why is he so tripping? What's going on here?
Because he knows what's about to happen, and he's going to war with his brother and his sister.
So you think he's out there just taking a long walk, thinking about things?
Probably worried about Jamie.
I don't know. To me, that looks like a shadow covering him, and there's something going on with the dragon. Like maybe he's supposed to, like, he had a dream, and now he's coming out to test a theory and see if he's really a dragon rider or not, or something like that.
I don't think so.
He looks
know, I kind of blended what someone said earlier, or like what you just said, or JD just said. Kind of, he's thinking about that he's going to have to go to war with his brother and sister. But what if Danny, like, he's out there looking at the dragons because Danny told him, well, she's splitting up her forces and attacking everywhere. What if she tells him, like, I'm going to need someone else to, like, ride a dragon? And she's like, and you have this relationship with the dragons that no one else does, so it's going to be you. And he's, like, thinking about that. That may be wishful thinking, but, I mean, that would be legit.
Absolutely. So we just think
hard for me to picture Tyrion riding one of big fucking dragons. They're gonna be so big this season. Like,
Yeah,
Danny on the
But I
back.
think that's the whole foreshadowing of him making Bran that saddle. When you sit on top of that horse, you'll be as tall as any man. That just had to be foreshadowing about him sitting on a dragon, didn't it?
and just imagine like him. You know, he's been ridiculed by the Lannisters all this time for being so small and a dwarf, a little person. Now he's going to be towering above them, raining fire down. Like, just some poetic justice there. That would be great.
I just don't think that's Tyrion's arc, but that's my opinion. I just don't think that's like not who he is. I don't know. To me,
I don't know.
He just looks conflicted and he's contemplating something. But
Yeah.
in the end, especially the crap that Cersei put him through, he don't give two shits. When it comes to Cersei, he'll kill her. Jaime, on the other hand, he'll probably feel guilty at the end of it. But at the end of the day, he's made his choice and who he's siding with.
Yeah. And like Timo said, the dragons are on their way to kill his brother and sack his childhood home, and he feels some kind of way about it.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's good as pick as any. I think he's sitting there. He had a dragon dream, and he's going to have to get on one of those dragons, and he's tripping balls about it.
Yeah, what was everyone's favorite fucking shot of the trailer?
The favorite shot?
Yeah.
There's a few of them, but John on that hill with the White Walkers coming, or Beric on Darien when that sword lights up. I mean, man, there's a few of them. Those dragons flying into Dragonstone. Are you kidding me? So many dope scenes.
I saw the funniest comment. I think it was on Johnny's video, but I can't remember. It was like, I can't believe Jon Snow can walk with balls that big.
Because he's just standing there like a badass by himself, like a whole horde in front of him.
No, we're going to pause on that. There's a guy behind him with a flaming sword that's just tripping.
Ugh,
Yeah, I'm talking about a different scene, I think, but
Yeah.
way too hyped. You guys are getting me hyped all over again.
So what's going on with Theon right here? Obviously, he's being attacked, and this is him checking out.
Dude, Theon and Yara are going to get fucking smashed.
You're on his coming.
this is his Craven side coming back. Like,
Reek, it rhymes with
I think he's gonna bail out.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he might get on a little long ship out of his ship and just skedaddle somewhere, just break out in all the commotion. But yeah, that's no telling. But obviously, that's when he's being attacked. Boom! What's going on with my man Grey Worm right here? This is what I was talking about.
That much up, he's headed to war.
The same recycled story, like, way Grey Worm fucking wins every battle. Fucking sneaking into the city.
So is that what he's doing? Sneaking into King's Landing?
No, probably Castle Rock.
I think it's the caverns of Castle Rock.
Yeah, me too. Tyrion would know all about him. Plus,
Sewers. They'll probably use the sewers.
if you bring in the scenes from the previous trailer where the Unsullied are coming in, you can see like the elf or like Lannisport or so it is the Unsullied attacking there. So I think this is them sneaking in, and later in this scene you'll see them busting in a gate and it's Unsullied that opened the door. So once we get to that point, you'll see that it's not them breaking a door down, but the Unsullied opening it for them. So I think this is them sneaking in to open the door so they can sack the city.
Feel it. Timo says, look at the twinkle in Grey Worm's eyes. He just got some booty before going off to battle. He's got that after nookie glow.
How can eunuch? Never mind.
Masande milked the prostate.
He's got fingers. You kidding me? He just slayed something. You're right, Dave.
Masande milked the prostate. That's what it is.
Oh man,
that was definitely the most hype scene in the entire trailer.
Oh yeah, he gave the heads up. He knows something. Yeah, they got a plan.
There's a criminal right there.
The criminal.
Yeah.
Do we think? I was thinking about that. Like, this is Andy's like telling you how many theories. This is one of the first ones I got. Doesn't Pod have to become? Pod has to kill somebody major in the story, because Brienne, one of the greatest soldiers and fighters in the story, has been training him for a while now. That's not for nothing. That's in the books and that's in the show. if they're making such a point about his training with Brienne, doesn't he have to kill somebody major?
They're training him to die.
They're training him to die. But the ladies of Westeros will all cry for months.
Yeah, where do horrors go anyway?
Like Brienne could die, and then he has Oathkeeper, and he could kill Night King, something to that effect.
It has to be something major. I mean, they're not having one of the greatest warriors in this show and poignant and being so poignant about their training and not have him kill somebody major.
And the fact that he's still a squire after so long. Like, he should not be a squire anymore, but he still is. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, Podrick's probably going to kill the Night's King.
That would be pretty sick. That'd be really sick. But that'd be pretty
And then we'll team up and double team.
Timo, you're killing me. That's hilarious. People don't experiment anymore. Oh, that's why we love her. It's so awesome. But yeah, she's got to kill somebody. There's the Hound.
You missed the Hound. He's
you think he's at the wall already here, or is he north of the wall?
The mountain right there in front of his face. It's all white. That's snow. He's north of the wall.
You think he's north of the wall? Wow. Yeah.
So he's with John.
Yeah, he's going up north of the wall with Don Derek to the real battle.
That's pretty sick. I like that. Feel the Hound getting down, coming back with it. Let's see. I mean, I can't tell much more than he's cold as shit right there. What did he snap his neck on, though? He saw something instantly. Did you see how fast he snapped his neck right there? Watch this when it comes through. His head just whips.
Oh, yeah.
And then we see a freaking Unsullied die in the middle of a fight. It's like his head whips.
Yo, I feel like that this whole thing north of the wall is going to blow our
That's a lot of dead Unsullied.
Yeah. Right there. I mean, he sees something gnarly right there. He sees something like he must see whites coming after him or something.
Ice Spider.
He's saying something, it looks like.
If not, I want some chicken.
His teeth are like bared. It's like he's yelling something real quick.
He looks scared as shit right there. Yeah, he definitely sees something. No idea. It's got to be whites, I imagine. I mean, if we're that far
Let's
up.
put it this way. He's scared of fire, so he shouldn't be scared of ice too much.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing I thought of was that face with fire, but what fire would be up there at the wall? So I don't think that's it.
No,
I
think he's getting ready to yell at somebody.
In the last shot.
Wow. Hey, what's up, Shells? Shells just hit the chat. Good to see you. What's up, what's up?
Yo, I feel like they've been hyping up all the shit that's going to happen with Dany and Cersei, and this shit north of the wall is just going to blow our minds. Like, there's
that's the shit
little bits of it, but I bet it's insane.
Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for the big battle, but for that battle, but yeah, no, I'm more concerned with what's happening north of the wall.
Yeah.
So what's going on here with the Unsullied falling?
Arrows, they're dying. Pretty obvious. I see a lot of arrows sticking, and he's got one in his chest.
What battle is this?
That's the battle with the Lannisters.
Now, do you see the insignia on his front? How it's just some kind of, we can't even tell, but it's an insignia? You're telling me that's not the same insignia we saw in the back of those other soldiers that were walking?
I'm not going to argue this point anymore, dude. My mind is made up, and until I watch it and I'm proven wrong, it's Euron Greyjoy. So you can sit there and jibba jabba jibba. I don't care.
I think it's that. Whatever that is what we saw in the back of those other soldiers.
It's weird. That symbol on his chest, it almost looks like the bottom of the direwolf, like the neck of the Stark direwolf.
It does, actually.
That'd be pretty biblical. Like if the Starks are the ones that like outfitted them with all the clothes so they didn't freeze to death.
Right. They do have long sleeves on and shit.
That'd be pretty clean.
Yo, I want to see snow in the fucking South in this fucking season.
Oh, it's happening. That is definitely happening.
I hope the fuck. Dude, this sea battle is going to be lit, too.
Oh, every battle is going to be sick. So we got horses running in. That's just more of the battle going on.
Oops. Oh, this shot had me hyped, too. The Ravens.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, DA was going nuts when that went down.
Dude, the freaking Raven, that scene, I can't wait to see what that scene is about.
Oh,
Because that shit is fucking sweet.
let's let them know the White Walkers are here, and these houses need to band together right now.
I'm so hyped for Bran, like to see what Bran does this season.
Oh yeah. Right here, obviously, just got the horses charging through. Just another Lannister battle. People probably the Unsullied going after him.
I said no, because that's, yeah, the Unsullied and the Dothraki. Next,
Dude, how sick is this?
burning boats.
I think the sea battle is going to be epic. I think it's going to be crazy tight.
You know, Euron looks like a madman, like later on in the trailer.
Dude, I hope they did Euron more justice than they did last season, because last season was sad.
Do you think this is Euron, or do you think that's
No, that's Theon jumping a ship, or Yara jumping a ship.
Yeah, Euron's probably down wherever they're jumping.
Feel it?
I feel Euron had one good scene and one shitty scene last season. Like his introduction scene was pretty good.
So you think that's Theon jumping down onto the deck?
It's
No, I think
Theon or
it's
it's Yara.
It looks like Yara to me, but
One or the other.
That'd be pretty sick. Sick Yara jumping down, getting down on it. And look,
EJ thinks it's fucking.
oh, dude, they just brought in Victorian Greyjoy. They're like, oh, yeah, we didn't tell you about this guy yet. Sick Victorian with his Valerian axe. He's coming.
That guy's a little small to be freaking Victorian.
Oh, dude, he's bringing the love. Right
Maybe
there.
they'll like have like a side character with Euron that kind of like pays homage. That would be cool.
That would be pretty sick. All of a sudden, you just see a black fucking charred arm, and he just jumps down and gets all sick with it.
No,
That's
that's
We're
John.
definitely not going to see that.
That's John Connington, Victorian fucking Mormont.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when you guys see this next scene, is this Randall? I mean, doesn't this have to be Randall Tarley's men?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, that's what I saw. When I saw those bows, I mean, I know
Yeah,
that's
Jamie in the background.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
Jamie
don't
and Braun back
understand
there.
The Tarleys would be on the Lannister side when they fucking
Yep.
swear fealty to the Reach. Makes no sense.
What's
well,
that? What'd you say?
Like the Tarleys are bannermen to the Tyrells, so it
Right.
makes sense that they would be on the Lannister side.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but then they find out the Tyrells are actually on Dany's side.
But that's what we already know Randall Tarley is just a dickhead, and if he was sick, because he doesn't like Mace Tyrell because he knows he's the one who won that battle, but Mace took all the glory for it. So you don't think there's any way that he says fuck Mace Tyrell now that he's dead and jumps over to the Lannisters?
That's how being a bannerman works. But no, you are correct. I guarantee that if they're fighting for the Lannisters, they're fighting for the Lannisters because probably Jamie and Cersei went, well, the Tyrells are dead except the old bitch. So if you want the whole fucking kingdom to yourself, come fight for us. And when we're over, you get it. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
easy
We'll
for
be
them.
warns of the Reach or whatever.
Yeah, they would exactly. They'd give him wardens.
No, it makes sense. Like it's just, I don't know. I never got the impression that Tarleys had a huge army. It was just Randall Tarley was a good battle commander.
Yeah.
which that's important. You need someone that's clever and a good battle commander if you're going up against dragons and shit.
It's true.
Looks like Jay Measy's in agreement. He thinks that's what goes down. Timo can only see Randall refusing to bow to a woman, Olenna as the Warden of the Reach, or maybe Randall pulling Roose. I think that's exactly what happened. He pulled a Roose and he jumped sides.
Randall's a real dick, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a big asshole, so we know it's not really that much of a stretch for him to jump sides like that. And I don't know, I mean, that's their banner. First to battle and the guys pulling the bows like that, that's their banner.
Yeah.
So it just,
No, it's definitely Tarley men because like it's like almost exactly like their sigil. If you look at their sigil, like those fucking helmets they're wearing, they're like exactly the same.
absolutely. Oops.
Yo, I'm just excited for more Tyrion and Braun. Like fucking, I don't know.
Here's a question for you. Do you think Bronn jumps back over to Tyrion's side?
If he's smart, which he is, I bet he does.
Me too.
He'll see 3 dragons and be like, "Fuck
Maybe
this."
that's how Jamie dies. Maybe it's Bronn and freaking Tyrion gets to Bronn and Bronn's sitting there like that next to him on the battlefield somewhere and goes clunk with a knife in his heart. I would be happy with that.
Jamie ain't gonna die. Stop it. Stop
Jamie
it,
has to die. Jamie has to die.
Jamie,
I will be happy.
Jamie
I don't care what
wants to
else
know if
happens.
these guys are shooting at a dragon. Do you guys think they're shooting at dragons right there, or are they just shooting into another army?
It's a possibility they're shooting at dragons, but
It looks like a really
Jamie
small
and
group.
Braun Jamie and Braun
but
look really
probably
relaxed,
just
so I'm gonna guess an army.
Shells is sticking with those are Lannister, man, 100%.
You know, you can kind of see if you can stop on the frame right when it first switches over to them. The guy at the very bottom, it looks like a lion head on his like on his jacket or whatever, like a brooch kind of whatever the thing is called.
The which guy? I mean, so this is the first and only frame of it. It's like a half a tick frame.
Let's see if you're on the same spot as me. This guy down at the bottom. Hold on, I can. Let me go to screen share real quick and then see if you can see it on mine. See this guy down here? Does that look like a lion head to you? All right. And it may not be. It may just be like, because that's my expectation, but it looks like a head with a mane around it, you know?
Maybe, or it could be a guy standing sideways holding a bow, just like they're all in that stance.
Yeah, and if you look at this guy, his doesn't look like this, though. Like, maybe it's a mix of their men.
That's true. Could be. But I see a lot of them down there, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they definitely look like they're firing up at a dragon. But I don't know. Jamie and Braun look pretty comfortable on horses back there for these guys to be able to try to hit a dragon from where they're at.
Yeah, I think it's just them starting the battle with their archers.
It might be Lannister men, but if you go look at like the Tarly sigil, like it's almost identical. It's weird.
Yeah, I agree. I just thought that one guy's. But if you look at the second guy back here, his does kind of look like an archer.
Right. It's tough. I mean, it's so blurry and quick. It's tough to, unless you can really amplify it up to see what exactly it is. Oh, that's the fun part, to theorize and see who's right when it comes in.
Yep.
So what the hell is going on with all these ravens? Because I think if you look underneath them, those kind of look like whites to me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what they are, but that's the ravens flying. That's Bran flying over the White Walkers.
Oh, that could be. Boom, I like that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
That's him checking the progress of where that army's at. Because if you look at the next scene, it's the Night's King, and then the next scene is freaking Bran coming off of the werewood. So that's what I'm thinking.
Jamie Easy says Bran is warming them because the crows are cold. Yeah, he probably is warging them, and that's probably just Bran checking it out. That's pretty sick, you know, how everybody else, just Vermeer and all them, did like one, or Vermeer could do up to 6, but most guys just did 1, and looks like Bran can maybe warg thousands, which would be ridiculous. Or maybe
man. He was trained by freaking Blood Raven. What's Blood Raven? How many eyes does Blood Raven have?
1,000 eyes in one, exactly. Yep.
There you go.
You guys think we'll see Bran warg Ghost this season since fucking Jon doesn't warg in the show?
No. I think at the end of it, maybe Jon will be. It'll show that Jon's a warg one way or another. Like he'll have to warg something major by the end of it.
I mean, wouldn't you be pissed off? Like if you were Jon, wouldn't that be like someone banging your girlfriend?
Like stealing my direwolf.
Like that's how I'd feel. I'd be like, don't be warging my direwolf.
Yeah.
Just like I'd be like, don't sleep with my wife.
Yeah, obviously this is Bran checking them out because it just keeps panning, goes over the whites, and then it shows the Night King right away.
It almost looks like the Night King looks up and sees one of the ravens or something.
Oh yeah, he sees him. It's like he knows Bran. For sure. Because yeah, when you play it, it's just like he looks up, and then all of a sudden Bran has to snap out real quick.
He's at Winterfell in that one.
Oh, for sure. My question is, who is this man with him at Winterfell? Who is that?
It's
Is it the
look
new
at how he
Maester?
stands. It's the Bolts. I'm pretty sure that's the Bolton's
Maester
Maester.
Woken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the way he's standing. He's got that
Yeah,
same
it looks-
kind of awkward slunch head forward, the same way that Maester had in last with Ramsay. So I'm pretty sure that's who that is. 'Cause he's
100%.
Maester to Winterfell now because that's where the Boltons brought him.
Jamie Easy says it's Howland Reed. What? That would be so sick.
It's not Howland Reed.
So sick. I don't think so either, but I love that answer.
I wish it was, but it's not. I don't think we'll ever see Howland Reed in the show.
I agree, Timo. That's got to suck pushing that old ass wheelchair through the snow. That can't be.
I thought that shit too.
Jay Measy says Master Walken is bald. I mean, he had a little hair, didn't he?
I thought he had hair a little bit. Yeah.
I think he's bald.
Man. I thought he had a little bit of hair from what I remember, but man, I don't know.
I'm going to say this: it's a freaking Maester. No matter which, it's not Howland Reed. It's a freaking Maester.
Yeah, I mean, my first guess was a Maester, but unless Davos has gotten a little thinner up top or something.
That's not Davos. That's not Davos.
Yeah, I don't know. That was my first thing when I saw this trailer. One of my biggest things is who the hell is that with Bran and what the hell's going on? Because the Maesters don't believe in that shit. So is he just trying to call bullshit right after he had one of his visions?
I know who it is. It's fucking Dario Benjen Euron.
Dario Benjen Euron coming back.
The Mermaid King.
He does have a little bit of hair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the Maester, but Jim Easy says, what if it's Bloodraven? Or what if it's somebody who's maybe communicating, Bloodraven's communicating through someone?
If he was communicating with Bloodraven, he'd be still locked into the network.
Maybe.
You think Bloodraven's powerful enough to move his conscience into somebody else? I'm pretty sure he's dead. But if that's why you have the Werewood network, is so you can have the memories of everybody that's able to use that. That's what Bloodraven wanted him to know. So no, I think that's an actual living person that's there just talking to Bran, period.
I think you're right. I think it's a Maester, but man, what's he saying and why is he there? Why would a Maester be there when we know Maesters are against everything that he's doing? Shell says she looked closer on the archers, and it's a mix of Lannister and Tarly, as the Lannisters have lions and curves on the end, and there are bows, and Tarlys have funny helms and that. So I guess everybody's right on that one. Fun when everybody can be correct. So yeah, we have a couple guesses. Nobody has any clue, but I like Master Crescent. I believe the best for that.
All right. It could be Maester Woken. But
yeah. So here comes the sickest, at least one of the sickest scenes in the entire show. I mean, just get some. Absolutely get some. Are you kidding me?
Hold on. Stop. I want you to actually look at the flames, the way the CGI is. The top, a bird. Kind of looks like a dragon. I can't tell. The middle one kind of almost looks like a cross. The way the flames are kicking off the sword.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, there. I mean, it's definitely
The top one's definitely a bird.
anything. How are we not guessing Beric Dondarrion is Azor Ahai?
He's not Azor Ahai.
Dead in the books.
Huh?
Because he's dead in the books.
That's true. But Azor Ahai could be fake. But man, I mean, who brings the fire like Beric? Nobody. Maybe he comes back as a white Azor Ahai.
I just love I never noticed that till you just paused, but I like the way that fucking flame is kissing off of that fucking sword. That is sweet looking.
Oh, it's tight. Yeah, it's like a whole little story scene going on a sword. He's like, I ain't afraid of no whites. Bring it on.
Fucking white. Can be deadly.
No, that's a shit. Shell said he isn't Azor Ahai. Yes, nobody believes he's Azor Ahai, but damn it. It's fun to theorize. Are we going to see a Kraken come up this year? Is a Kraken about to come out?
Nope.
No.
We get no Krakens coming out of the sea in the show?
No.
Probably not.
Absolutely not.
They
God,
took the two major freaking magical creatures of this world and killed half of one of them. Or actually, 3/4 of one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't plan on seeing a Kraken.
We didn't even get shadow cats.
Yeah, right.
I want some ice spiders.
Obviously, this is Danny
I
coming
think we might
into
get
Dragonstone. We got the Unsullied getting ready to battle. And this is them. What door are the Unsullied opening up here in this next scene?
Castle
That's I think Casterly Rock.
Unsullied coming in, Castle Rock and owning it. Tyrion taking his own home back, which is basically his by right.
So that was the one I was talking about, where you could mix it with the previous trailer and see that it's probably Casterly Rock.
Yeah, yeah. We got Danny just thinking about shit. Somebody came to tell her something, obviously. She's just like, what the fuck now?
Fuck, Dan.
And maybe this is
Yo, this
Jamie's
shot
death scene.
right here.
Maybe it's what, JD?
This might. I think this is this. I'm hoping, praying. This is Jamie's death scene.
Yeah, that is definitely a callback to the Field of Fire.
Yo, I'm surprised Jamie can even sit on that horse with balls that big.
Yeah, he's definitely charging through. We got some red grass Field of Fire going right here, backing
Well, he
up.
doesn't have balls that big. His sister deflated them all.
Well, he's pretty smart, whoever that is, because he's riding through water in case he needs
It's Jamie if you keep going.
Yo, Jamie's gonna kill a fucking dragon. What would you say?
Slay that shit. Look at him with his spear.
Seriously, he's determined as fuck.
Oh, dude, with a one arm spear, he's about to make it happen and get it. Look at that.
Like, I don't know which got me more hyped, Barrack's sword or this shot. This shot got me really hyped.
You want to see Jamie just slay somebody?
Just
I want
like
to see him get slayed.
shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's insane. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do it. Come back here. There it is, dude. I mean, is this going to be the most epic sea battle we've seen yet? I mean, they've kind of danced around all that.
Battle?
What's that?
First sea battle.
It's the only sea battle.
Yeah, that's Battle of Blackwater Bay was like one blow up and done.
It's the best kind of battle.
Just get it done and over.
Like, well, if you're on the one team, you're like, damn, we took out half their forces with one freaking IED.
We got John and Tormund north of the wall. Is there going to be what other major characters? Do you think the Hound and Beric Dondarrion are definitely with them, or are they on their own little search thing?
No, they're definitely all together.
Definitely with them.
They're together.
Yeah. I mean, we see them later in the fucking trailer. Beric with John.
Yeah, that sucks for whoever's coming the other way.
Dude,
that
this
shot
is epic. I mean, that is just
They're
flat
gonna
out
be,
epic.
that dragon's going to go in front of that Dothraki and ignite like 300 soldiers and fly off, and all the Dothraki have to do is do a bunch of mercy killings.
Is
Look
there
how
anybody
small
riding
he
it?
is on his back. He's like that little fucking.
Knob right there.
Is that Tyrion right there? That's Tyrion getting down.
I got it.
No, that is so biblical. I mean, that is going to be, the scene of scenes right there. How can you say fuck dragons while looking at this picture knowing the epicness that's coming out of that? That is just dope.
I wish the dragons were just on their own side.
Yeah, they're just sick. What's Yara looking up at? Is this her looking at Euron, or are the dragons?
Wherever Euron's shooting at him.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
Is there any way that this is a dragon dying? Because Yara is looking up in horror. So is there any way that Euron's killing a dragon right here, and that's what they're looking at?
No, I think he's got trebuchets on his fucking ship, and he's able to fucking throw fire. Because if you go to the next scene, you'll see fire start hitting the fucking ship. So I'm pretty sure that's.
I don't think Danny's involved in this battle.
I think this is plainly and simple Greyjoy versus Greyjoy.
Could be. I don't know. Yara just looks horrified right there. I mean, well, Asha, I guess. But yeah, she just looks more than frightened.
Maybe it's like a surprise attack. A trebuchet came and hit their mast with like a fireball, and they're like, "Holy shit, that came out of nowhere!"
Yeah, I
And we're
think that's
fucked.
what it is.
All right. Would be. Because, yeah, I mean, that's what we saw is the next thing hitting and going on fire.
Lannister man.
This is them battling the. Who do you think they're going to battle? I mean, just is everybody just going to be
That's probably them,
horses?
I think that's them standing and getting ready for the charge coming from the dragon and the fucking Dothraki.
I agree with that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not go past this little epic scene right here. So is that Jon Snow with Beric Dondarrion with the flaming sword back there?
Yep.
That's what I think. Yeah.
And they're surrounded by whites. Literally surrounded by whites. Because that in the background, I'm
Like,
pretty
how
sure
the
that's
fuck did
whites.
they get out of that?
Is that I don't know, dude. That's so sick. And is that the Hound chopping fools down?
Honestly, there's something like sticking up behind the rock, like towards the left of that guy on the left.
Right here.
Looks like it could be a fucking giant.
A giant?
Yeah, look at it.
That's a
It sounds like a
possibility.
big
That would-
head.
Dude.
Especially if there's only 3 left. I mean, that's literally Dondarrion, Jon Snow, and either fucking the Hound or Tormund.
Wow.
Ooh.
So we think Thoros is going down this season?
I hope not, but that's a big possibility. If he went with him, he might not have went with him.
I think Jon Snow's standing here, but if we look, I think this is somebody else's arm behind him.
Yeah.
So somebody else is standing behind him. So we got a 4th person up there for sure.
Yeah, the Hound. I'm gonna say that's those 4. Then let's go with those 4. It's freaking. Yeah, it's Dondarrion,
Dream
Jon
team
Snow,
right there.
Tormund, and fucking the Hound.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's probably exactly the 4 there it is. If that's fucking a giant white coming up over the back, dude, I'm gonna puke.
Yo, I'm convinced we're gonna see like ice spiders.
This is, it's gonna suck. This is gonna kill everything. This is how Jon Snow gets his fucking flame sword. He steals it from fucking Dondarrion.
But look at in the
maybe.
background. Look at all those whites back there.
Yeah, they're surrounded, dude.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
surrounded.
All of the mountains and shit. There is.
I mean, doesn't Dany kind of have to swoop in with a dragon to save him right here?
Not if she
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah.
No, she is busy with the Lannisters. And
She-
what crow are they gonna?
Fair,
How are they
Dragon.
gonna send off a message to say, "Hey, come save my ass. I'm surrounded." It ain't gonna happen, dude. It's literally them.
Only
That's all they
person
got.
that can see saving their ass is fucking Bran somehow.
Maybe Bran works. Maybe Bran works them all and sets them all down, and they literally just go zombie mode, and freaking Jon Snow and them just walk through a bunch of like
Doubtful.
zombies.
When he walked through them before he got touched by the Night King.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
That would be crazy.
I don't think so, because in that scene with the guy riding off and he's hunched over his horse, I think that's Jon Snow after they all get their asses handed to him by the fucking others.
That's the scene where I think that makes me think fucking Jon loses Longclaw. Because he's riding off and his fucking sword sheath is empty.
So then maybe
He's like-
after that, that's when he goes into the crypts of Winterfell and he probably falls down.
Mine's
Which he's
fucking
gonna play off his fucking Lightbringer.
would be crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be. But I don't know. I think somehow Dany finds out. Maybe this is how Dany and Jon hook up. She sends a dragon out there, and it comes. Maybe the dragons just sense a Targaryen in trouble, and the dragon just knows to take off. Maybe the dragon's like in the middle of a battle. You see his head cock, and he just bounces. And Dany and them are like, "What the hell? Where's my dragon going?" And then it's like Dragon that comes out and saves Jon.
No,
I just don't see the logical sense in a dragon being able to fucking chill up north like in a big storm just fine.
the only reason he knew about Dany is because Dany had raised him. He knew Dany's that's his mother. Jon is a complete stranger. He doesn't give a shit about Jon. Jon has not been close enough to those dragons for them to care. So no, they're
Maybe this is why they held out on the whole Jon Warg scene, because we didn't need to know he was a warg yet, because that'll make this blowout a lot bigger. Like, holy shit, Jon just warged a dragon and brought him in to save everybody. And that'll be like the big reveal.
nope.
Nope. He's a hell no.
Danny
Hell
not
no.
that creative.
No.
I will say after that last shot, well, we'll get to it, but that last shot at Jon, it's like that shot is like, yeah, Jon's pretty much Azor Ahai. Like, I don't know.
He's like
It's
that.
like the way they ended that shit. I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, I don't think we need to discuss that. Maybe we do need to discuss this. What the
Hey,
hell?
Woman Masanda.
How is this even going to happen? I mean, what's happening here? I mean, isn't it root and stem? Isn't that what we're led to believe in this show?
Yeah,
Telling
they're
you.
you gotta use your imagination, DJ.
Yeah, Timo was, explaining a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, Grey Worm can do a lot for Melisande, but he ain't gonna get much pleasure out of the situation, I don't think. But he might not be a eunuch.
I mean, that's not true because you can get pleasure from pleasuring a woman. I mean, seeing how much pleasure you're giving him can make, but yeah.
Not without testosterone.
Wow. It's just, poor guy. I mean, just what do you do?
It just seems like torture.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Yes, I know, Timo, there's many more things they can do, but oof. That just seems rough not to be able to
do basic dry humping with a limp dick. All right.
No way to hit that final climax yourself, but hey, you can make her happy over and over and over.
There is one benefit to being a eunuch. He doesn't have to worry about getting blue balls.
So Grey Worm's definitely going to die this season, right?
He may. I don't think so, but maybe. I think
he's 100% dead.
You think what?
I think he's 100% dead.
So basically, you think he's going to die when he breaks into Castle Rock?
No, I don't necessarily know when, but I think he's going to die.
All right, pass this scene.
Yep. All right, we got Tyrion looking a little perplexed. He just talked to somebody, and they said something and made him snap his head. We don't know who that is or what it is. It's
probably Varys.
Could be Varys saying something. You're right.
You probably saw Varys putting on his mermaid tail.
Like, what the hell?
That or it's Jaime.
I think it's Varys telling him about Jaime. Like, what are you going to do? You know you're battling against your brother. What's going to happen when it comes down to it type of thing. And it looks like that kind of sick look. Now, who is this in the sunshine? We were going round and round about this earlier. You think that's Bronn? I'm
going to guess Bronn. The shaggy hair, his uniform, I'm going to guess Bronn.
I mean, where are they?
I think that's part of the battle.
I mean, to me, it almost looks like they're back over in Essos. But, I mean, what would be going on there?
We're not going to go back to Essos. There's no reason to go back to Essos.
Essos is done. Yeah, I agree. There's no sense in it. But why is it so sunny and bright?
Castle Rock.
Yo, could it be Dario?
It looks like
that's what I thought it was. Dario and Essos, like back at fucking the pit. It's Nasdaq's pit or something. Like he's bored and just jump back in the pit, killing people.
But what's the point in showing that?
Yeah, I don't know, but it just doesn't look very Westerosi in the background there. It looks Essos-y.
Like
that could be the Dragon's Pit in King's Landing.
There's a Lannister behind him, like a Lannister soldier for sure.
Where?
In the background, right above the CC, that's his head. If you, it's hard to see, but
there is his.
Let me screen share again real quick, just for a second. You can see it on mine. This guy right here, he's got his. You can see the Lannister sigil on his shield. You see what I'm talking about?
Where's that?
Right here. Can you see my cursor?
No, the panel's in the way of it.
Oh.
All our boxes are in the way of it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Andy. Yeah, there's.
You can hide the panel up in your top left thing right here.
I'm looking on the other page, though, where the panel's not, and I still don't really see anything. I see shadows. It kind of looks like shadows, but I don't see anybody's head or anything.
No, can you over there?
Yeah, I mean, it's for sure a Lannister soldier. Maybe two. There might be one in between his legs too, but
it looks like the Hound to me. To be honest,
yeah, that's what I thought. It looks like the Hound,
but I don't know why he.
It looks like somebody wearing a skirt, is what it looks like.
And it looks like
somebody wearing shorts or a kilt.
It looks like he's drawing needle, which is weird.
That's why at first I was like, dude, that's Arya with a crazy scene shot. But I was like,
too big to be Arya. That dude's fucking big.
Yeah, right. It's way too big to be Arya.
But they're wearing a kilt.
Yo, it's stuck on you, DJ. It's not on.
God, it's so weird because I got the thing. Maybe it's because I'm concerned. Oh, it's not anymore? Because I had it on Andy.
Damn it, I can keep going past it.
Yeah, that's just a weird day.
That's just me.
God damn it. Yeah. The Lannister, dude. Yeah, it looks like the Hound to me. Like if you look at that one part where the sun's kind of shining. It almost looks like he's kind of bald on one side and has a little beard going on just by the shape of his face.
Yeah. Now, if the Hound is in the South, does that mean fucking get hyped? Fucking game balls happening?
Maybe this is like him seeing the mountain. Like, let's fucking go.
But why the fuck would he have a Bravosi like fucking rapier? Not a fucking.
Maybe it's just the angle of him pulling it out the whole time. You're seeing it in profile.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I see it, but it does look like Needle.
It's just weird. It looks short and skinny as fuck.
Yeah.
What if it is the Hound by some miracle? Arya runs into him and hands him Needle because she has Needle.
Yeah, she has it. Why would she give never give that away?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Braun.
I mean, I like Braun the best too, I think, because we know the Hound is up north, so that shaggy hair, it almost has to be, but
I feel like the Hound's probably gonna fucking.
Oh, you guys still on mine?
Yeah, you're all clicking around. They're like, yeah, we're still on here. Here, I'll go back and screen.
I think it's like if you look at the guard, it looks like it's in profile the whole time. You never get to see the guard, and that's why it looks so skinny.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it has to be feels like it has to be that Braun, but I don't know. The Hound has to be up north, so it can't be the Hound. I don't know. That's tough.
I don't know. This season, they said it's going to move really fast. Like, who's to say he can't go north and then come back south?
Or be like this is before he heads up north, maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe.
It's too big to be Arya unless she took somebody's face. But I'm sticking.
That's what it is.
I'm sticking.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like a guy with a beard to me, and like with not enough hair on his whole to like seem like a whole head of hair. You know what I mean? He has long hair, but
it's got to be Braun or somebody. And that looks like more hair on the top of the head than the Hound even has. So I'm not going there with it either. It could be a new character, but I'm not feeling it.
I feel like the body
should
be Braun.
That's why he's wearing shorts.
Really? What are going on with John and Davos in this next one?
That's them going to talk to Danny.
I think this is them getting ready to hit Dragonstone.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of seems like a Dragonstone type atmosphere behind them, I have to admit. Yeah, I think you're right. Anybody think that's anything other than them going to see Danny?
Now, does John go north before he goes south, like beyond the wall?
I think he goes and sees Danny, and then he tells Danny about the White Walkers, and she goes, well, I have no proof of that, so that's why he goes.
And she's like all entitled and smug and fucking bitchy.
No, that's why Dragon comes to save his ass, because she does know about it. And yeah, something happens, the warg happens.
The dragon isn't going to be up there.
I don't know. I disagree. Maybe that's where the ice dragon comes from. Or the white dragon.
Goes to save them and gets fucking murdered. That'd be cool.
He gets murked out because the very next scene we see after them going to see Danny,
John,
that have to be some foreshadowing. This is the very next scene we see after they're going to Dragonstone to tell her what's going down.
You can have whatever headcanon you want, DJ.
I'm telling you.
I hope that doesn't happen.
I just think that sword that dude's got is badass.
Oh,
the sword is sweet.
Yeah,
the one that was the one that was in Hardhome was fucking sick too.
Yeah.
Who's that standing up to that White Walker right there?
Definitely
John.
You think that's John right there getting ready to kill him?
100%.
It has to be. I mean, of the people we know that are up there, who else has Valyrian
sword
steel?
made contact, yeah.
The only person we know of that has Valyrian steel is John, and Don Derek has his freaking flame sword, so his would be ignited with flame.
Unless when John went south to go see Dragonstone, Sand hooked him up with Heartsbane.
Yeah, it could be too. I mean, someone else could have it. That's true.
I
don't think anybody's headed to the Citadel. I don't think we see Heartsbane in play until season 8.
Perhaps, maybe. Would you say, JD, you'd be lit if you saw some Heartsbane this season?
No, it's not going to happen until season 8.
What about you, Eli? What do you think about some Heartsbane?
I just want the Hound to have it because it's a big fucking two-handed greatsword. And that's perfect for the Hound.
And that's a perfectly
Hell
good
yeah.
possibility that that's going to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen until season 8. Right now, when we see Sam, we're going to see Sam for a couple of reasons. And his main reason of why Sam's at the Citadel, to learn how to kill the White Walkers.
Yo, I really feel like fucking the Hound's gonna die north of the wall. So if that's the case, he wouldn't even get the chance.
What do we got? DA and Jay Measy going back and forth about. Probably wants Dragonglass Stannis. They have so much of it.
They trash and Stannis.
Oh yeah, that's why they think John and Davos are going to Dragonstone and telling them they need all the Dragonglass they can get.
What if Eli's right and John loses Longclaw? He'd probably be the only one that could really wield Heartsbane, right? And maybe that's like a, since ice doesn't exist anymore, kind of a nod like King of the North with another great sword.
And Sam's like all ready to give it to John just to like spite his father.
Like I said, and this is, I hate the way the show's setting it up, but we saw last season when Ned takes John as a baby.
John's gonna have fucking
Dawn is sitting next to the bed.
Yeah.
Right there for a reason. It's going to
John's gonna be Azor Ahai and the Sword of the Morning.
Yep. And that's gonna be Lightbringer.
Right on. I don't know who the Jim Broadbent character is, but there's thinking that's who it is with Bran next to the werewood tree. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, it could be.
Feel it.
It's the guy who people think are gonna play Marwyn.
Yep.
What the hell is going on? Oh, isn't that the guy from the guy who's playing Marwyn is the guy from Harry Potter's, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his name though.
Oh, that's Jim Broadbent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that could be Marwyn up there? Wow. That's a
No, I think like they're thinking like he's not actually gonna play Marwyn. He'll play like a Maester at Winterfell.
Yeah, they said Master Ibros.
that was all just hearsay. Tell me what's happening here, man. This is gnarly. Motherfuckers just coming through the flames. What's going down with that?
Dany burning her own army, hopefully.
No, it's Dany burning Lannisters.
The dude's got like that. Yeah.
You can see the Eric or whatever.
Who else thinks that's the Night King flying through Dragon's Fire?
No, he's holding a Dothraki Arak. There's no way that's a fucking a White Walker.
Dude, the Night King with an ice off Arak.
Hey, DJ, you need to present yourself to everybody again.
Shelly.
It's not Sean? Oh, I got you. Present to everyone, yeah. My bad. Good call. Is it back on?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's just the way the flames look. I don't think that's an actual sword.
It's funny. I got 15 pages open trying to bounce back and forth. That's awesome. You want to say what, JD?
I said I think that's the way the flames look. I don't think that's an actual sword.
No, I think
it looks like his hand. It looks like his hand is going down, like where that sword's supposed to be in a hand. It just looks like his hand goes down. I don't think that's a sword.
Okay, what if that's like some other guy coming through the fire with an Arak? Because it is a perfect shape of a Dothraki Arak. So
if you click forward like a scene, once he gets out of the flame, you can clearly see it's not the fire that's doing it.
David said it perfect.
You're right.
You're right.
See it come through.
David said it perfect. That's Dothraki. Collateral damage.
No, yeah, you can see it come through the flame. That's definitely. But yeah, why would the dragon be burning their own men though? That's kind of crazy. Is Dany going to lose control of the dragons this year?
No.
They're going to go wild and start burning their own peeps? Because how do they know? As far as they're concerned, they're just blowing people up.
Maybe like they're just wild men, like the fire's there, just got blasted, and they're just riding through it like fuck it.
That's a big possibility too. They just burnt the front line of freaking Lannister men, and they're charging through the fire. That is a big possibility. So this is the scene we were looking at, and I'm see the kid in the front. I think that's
good. I retract what I said about that other boat scene. This is definitely a different scene because it was like all rainy and shit in that first scene.
Well, I guess you're right, huh?
This is
that's Gendry.
I mean, that's got to be where you go for at first. You're like, that's got to be Gendry, but is it? I mean,
think
it
it's
kind of looks like Theon. Like maybe this is the boat that Theon jumped in to escape the big battle, and now he's crying because he left his sister to die like that after she came and saved him not once but twice.
Possibly. Hopefully, John cuts his head off. Sacrifices him to the old gods.
Shells thinks it's Theon. Jay Measy thinks it's Theon. Red Walrus thinks it's Gendry.
If it's Theon, like I said, there's what I want. I want him to get sacrificed to the old gods by John. He just takes the freaking sword, goes, head gone. Theon dead. I'm happy.
It's definitely Theon. If you like watch it in normal speed, I mean, just the mannerisms, it's like Theon all broken and stuff.
Pathetic.
Oh yeah, he's showing the picture. Yep. Where we at here? And the way he fell down like that.
Yeah. Yo. Fucking.
Yeah, that looks like Theon barely like getting away, and now he's like crying because he left Yara to get captured. I think that's exactly what that is.
And he deserves to die.
Yo, and then we get
There's Euron.
Euron finally getting down, showing what it's
looks like fucking Wario.
We're finally going to get the storm of Euron and not the fucking pussy Euron.
I hope so.
Big cock Euron.
I hope they read the Forsaken.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
I seriously still think they quit reading the books after freaking Storm of Swords.
Me too, 100%. I don't think they read Feast or Dance.
Yeah, David Adams, we definitely saw like once you let it play full on, you could definitely see that was an art coming through this flames. So yeah, we squashed that. Yeah, this is definitely Euron getting down. Sickness. Just absolute sickness.
That's Drogon.
Dumb big.
I mean, get some. I mean, dude, you stare that down right in the face. What are you going to do besides piss yourself?
Piss myself.
I think he's looking
shit myself.
down in the face. John's going to just stare back like stoic as fuck.
Dude, that is just so dope.
That's because you know John has balls of steel.
You can see Dragonstone behind. And Dany's on his back, so she's obviously trying to fucking show off to someone.
Maybe she's showing Tyrion how to ride it.
I mean, does he ride one? Does he ride a dragon this year?
No idea.
No.
I don't know. I wish, but
Hey, DJ.
Yep.
I got to bounce out of here, man.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on. We're gonna we'll wrap this up in here a little bit, but thanks, JD. You guys haven't checked out his books. He's got the book series pumping out, and stay tuned. Every once in a while, he even gives a little peep preview of his chapters. So check him out. And if you haven't subbed to JD the Dragon, make sure you do so. Thanks for stopping on, bro.
take it easy, JD.
We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Definitely talk to you soon, my man. So yeah, dragon right here. This is obviously, you think this is just Danny showing him off to somebody? Because I'm telling you what, if you look right at the top, isn't that somebody riding him?
Oh yeah, that's Danny up there. Someone showed me that earlier because I was like confused. Just if you don't notice her up there, the scale, it's almost like he's smaller than
Right.
he seemed in like one of the previous things. But then when you see her on this back, you're like, God damn.
Yeah, it's like she's like one of his little horns.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Dude, that's incredible.
No, I think she's like meeting John and she's like trying to like fucking intimidate him. That would be my guess.
Dude, that almost looks like little Tyrion inside his mouth. Like, what's up, brother? Maybe they're going Cersei and Jamie. That's Tyrion in Drogon's mouth. Just like, what's up? Just chilling where it's safe right here in Drogon's mouth. That does look like somebody in there, kind of. It's crazy. But yeah, the dragons are fucking for real this year. That's insanity.
Man, just the detail of it is amazing.
You're going to stare into that gullet and not just fear. That is just the way it should be. Is it live? It seems like it's not. Oh, because it wasn't. Never mind.
Look at like the shit you don't. I never noticed. He's got like teeth coming out the front of his gums.
I know.
Like he's got layers of teeth.
No, that's insane. That's so sick. Their CGI is so on point. That is ridiculous. And then obviously this is the boys up north getting surrounded.
Okay, so I'm sure people pointed out, but like you see the Warhammer down there?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Right
Which
here,
one is
right,
that?
right. It's like on the right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like this shot of
You
this
think
same.
this right here is a Warhammer?
Yeah, look at it.
I mean, it could be a hammer, but you don't think that? You think that's Gendry and his Warhammer?
Yeah, I think so.
I bet it is.
Wow, I haven't. Yeah, I don't know.
There's like a scene where you can see it's
Yeah.
kind of tilted and you can see it's pointed on the backside like a Warhammer.
Like Robert's Warhammer had a spike on the back.
Let's see if I can pause mine right on it.
Yeah, that just, I don't know. That seems, I mean, yeah, it definitely looks like a pickaxe or a hammer, but Robert's Warhammer, that would be pretty epic if Gendry ended it. Like they went to Dragonstone and picked up Gendry. That would be, and it would make sense because obviously, because Davos is the one who sent him off in the first place. So that'd be the one person he would definitely trust over everybody.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's legit.
Lead him to his doom. North of the wall.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's. I'll have to see. I'd have to see that a little better. Yeah, if you can prove it, because I just don't. I can't picture that being a Warhammer.
You don't see it as a Warhammer, or
No.
like?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll
Or
see. If,
like, yeah, I don't think that's Robert's Warhammer. I mean, dude, people could barely swing that with two hands.
I know, but Gendry can make that steel sing.
Oh yeah, he can. But look at these other swords from these dudes up at top. I mean, those are probably spears, but I mean, I think Robert's Warhammer would be super long like that from everything way it's been described, and that just looks like a regular kind of pickaxe in his hands. Doesn't look that big to me.
See, I'll screen share mine and see if I can get it large sized.
There's a shot of Robert's Warhammer in season 1, and it's not super long. It's probably about that length.
A shot in season 1?
Yeah, it's just like sits like off to the side or something. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen that. I'll
Like,
check it out. What's up, Davey Adams? Screenshot that one for it and share it. I haven't seen that one.
Okay, so it looks like an axe here, right? Like it could be an axe, or
right.
But now, like, it looks a little bit more rounded, and now you can see like the point of the back.
Yeah.
So, but it's like fatter than a thick pickaxe because now he's bringing it up.
Right.
So you're seeing more of a top to bottom, and it's still rounded. And it may not be. It could be an axe, but just like.
I mean, dude, that was Donald Noy made that special for Robert Baratheon, dude. That fucking war axe is epic. It's not just your regular everyday weapon.
I know, but you got Gendry. You can make anything.
Right.
But and also look at Dawn. Like that was supposed to be fucking epic. Look how that turned out.
Oh shit.
I don't know. The one I feel like swords in the show aren't as like epic as they are in the books. Like
the one thing that has been underdone.
Yeah. Like the swords are fucking so dope in the books.
Yeah, well, yeah, he describes them with such fucking clarity. It's sick.
But yeah.
Yeah, but it's got to be hard to do it because you also have to think that like they could make some really cool ass looking video game style swords, but they also have to be functional as a sword.
I don't want like weird like spikes and shit like that. I just
but they could have had Dawn glowing somehow with all the
like
CGI. They could have done something. But it seems like the chat's with you. The chat seems to think that it's Gendry and that's the Warhammer. So you got the chat on your side. I'm still holding out though. I'm not positive on that one. I'm not totally feeling that one yet.
Well, you think if like they would try to parlay with Danny initially, like so him and goddamn brain fart. Davos would go down there and to talk to Cersei and be like, hey, there's a legit White Walkers up here. You need to come help. And they see Gendry, like as a blacksmith again in King's Landing, because after everything's passed, he can go to King's Landing, no problem. It's not like they're looking for him anymore.
Right.
And so if Davos sees him, then he's going to be like, hey, we need this dude. Like, you can come help us or whatever. We need somebody that can make shit. Maybe at that point they already know about Valyrian steel.
I'm convinced that if Davos and Gendry ever hook up, that Gendry will go with them. I mean, dude, like I said, that's the guy that saved his life. He doesn't trust anybody more than him. So if Davos says, we need you to come with us, I think there'll be no question. He'll just instantly jump in and be with him. That'll be that.
Yo, this is the shot that
I was just about to say, Eli, is this the one you were talking about?
Yeah.
The thing is you don't see the hill. Like, it could be that he doesn't have it, but it could be that he does.
The thing is to me, that almost looks, again, like freaking Needle. Is this not Arya maybe somewhere?
That knife on his back, there's a knife on his back, and that's where you can see the handle. But on his left side, there's an empty scabbard, and you can see it, like, flopping around on the left. Like, keep, like, playing the fucking clip.
All right, let's see. Go back. Do we get some more floppy Valyrian steel shots?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So confirmed this is Jon because he's got the Valyrian rubber on his side.
Oh, right. Yep. That looked like a sword, though. That didn't look like a hilt. That looked like some Valyrian rubber steel again.
It's right there, like on his left-hand side.
Yeah, you see it all flopping around, like bending outward.
Yeah, like I think it's empty. I don't think
that's an empty scabbard. I don't know. That looks like some rubber Valyrian steel to me, just like he had in the battle when he jumped in and charged.
Yeah, I mean, it's
different. The way that flopped, it like still like flopped back into place. It wasn't just like loose like that. Like that's like loose on his side.
But this is like it's because how the horse is galloping and he's like leaning over. It's like perfectly hitting the center, so it's bending in the middle rather than flopping at the ends.
I don't know. I just know when he like jumped on that horse last season, it was more like springy. It wasn't like loose and floppy like that. It was like it weighed back and forth a few times, but it's still kind of straightened out.
But I think the weight of a sword inside it is what keeps it stabilized so that it can bend in that manner. I don't know. You could be right. It is pretty floppy in that first scene.
So you're right. Jon Snow got fucked off by some whites here, and he's just trying to escape. Is that what's going on?
I think so.
Yeah, probably. After I watched it in full speed on my own screen, because earlier I watched it on Johnny's screen, and yeah, now that I watch on my own screen, I think you're right, Eli. It doesn't look like there's a sword in there.
Yeah. Which, I mean, he could have it in his hand. We don't really see the front of him. He could be like leaning over with it. I'm just saying, like, what if he fucking loses Longclaw? Like, that would be fucking tragic.
Yeah, it would be the worst.
Like, Longclaw is the coolest fucking sword. Like, I don't want him to have fucking Dawn. Fuck Dawn.
If he, more badass. What if he loses Longclaw up there, and now the Night King has, like, a Valyrian steel sword? So what if he can, like, figure out the magic in it and make some armor that can defend against it?
Or like, like fucking, right? I don't know.
What if he accidentally cuts his finger?
We know in the books that Euron's got that Valyrian steel armor, and you know that's going to end up on Jon Snow before he actually goes north. So,
guys.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. You got to start mingling the books in with that kind of stuff.
All I know is the next shot, Azor Ahai confirmed.
That's my most hyped shot. The next one,
dude,
slashes that dude down. He's like, "Fuck yeah, bring it!"
Harrington is like the quintessential action figure or action hero right now. Like, just I don't know, he sells it real good.
Who, John right here?
Yeah,
you gotta watch it in full speed to get the real effect of his swagger in it.
Oh, he's getting
upside down.
Yeah, I love the delay too.
It's just great. I like it. Looks at it. Yeah, he's fuck. But Johnny pointed out, like, look at that rock behind him. So everybody was with him. That looks like the rock that they were standing on, maybe, or that like platform.
Yeah, it does.
And,
like they fought to that or something.
And now there's fire on it.
Yeah.
And so and now John's by himself. So like what you said earlier about like a dragon coming to save him is kind of plausible in this. Now that we see this, okay, big thing of fire, John by himself, everybody else is gone, dead.
I do think it's possible that it's a dragon.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, why else would there be that much fire up there?
I think if it is a dragon, it might get killed, and like John narrowly escapes.
The thing is,
we did see him right away on a horse. If this is the same scene,
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, but man, I don't know. Like, I feel like this scene north of the wall is gonna be fucking outrageous. Cause like,
oh yeah,
if they didn't want us to know about it, they wouldn't have shown us. You know what I mean? The fact that they're showing us even a little bit of it means it's gonna be absolutely insane. To me.
Yeah.
Like they were willing to like spoil it. Like they didn't spoil Hardhome, and that was like crazy. They were willing to spoil this. Like, yeah, John's gonna be fighting fucking White Walkers up in the north.
Right, and you kind of knew that was going to happen anyway. So that's what I was saying. Like the tiny spoiler, the two spoilers I heard, and you know, chat, don't worry, I don't even consider these spoilers. But is that this year the dragons were going to be as big as 747s, and John was going to go north of the wall to fight White Walkers or whatever. It's like, well, you kind of figured that shit was on both accounts was going to happen. But literally, that's as close to spoiler as I got, which I'm loving it.
Like really, like they've just been focusing so much on the battles with Danny that like this kind of slid under the radar a little bit. I feel like it's going to be crazy.
And they probably didn't focus on it as much because it is going to be a lot bigger deal, and they didn't want to give too much of it away.
This is the important fucking fight, really. Like everything Danny and the Lannisters are doing down south is petty as fuck. Like JD was saying.
Oh, I feel it absolutely. And then
only more fucking war that matters.
Yeah, but I mean, trying to explain that to Cersei's. There ain't no way that she's just gonna believe anybody. She's like a dumb kind of paranoid.
Yeah, no,
you know.
Yeah, Cersei's an idiot all the way around. I mean, we know this.
And she's bad at reading people
too, though. She's like, I'm gonna break the wheel. Fucking. Now she's just, I don't know. She just became another spoke. As soon as she fucking like, I don't know.
So that's pretty much breakdown. Now we got to watch it all the way down and one more time, see what it is, because this thing is just too sick.
Yo, give me that flaming sword.
Don't fight in the north or the south. Fight every battle, everywhere. Always. In your mind.
King of the North.
For centuries our families fought together against their common enemy. Despite their differences, together. We need to do the same if we're going to survive. Because the enemy is real. It's always been real.
When the snows fall and the white winds blow, The lone wolf dies, but the pack survives.
Okay, so there's one thing that we haven't really talked about in the whole thing, and I didn't talk about on my other stream because we watched it in silence. Who is everybody talking to? So who do you think?
Yeah, I feel you. That was going to be my first question: is who the hell is John talking to when he said our houses have to align?
It's either like the North or Daenerys.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right, maybe Cersei, but
I think he's talking to Cersei, or like a group of people.
The only reason I don't think it's Cersei is because fucking the Lannisters and Starks never really were that great of allies.
Yeah, but I mean, from John's point of view, I guess, I don't know, they were allies in some aspects. What I think he's doing is talking to a group of people, like more than one major house. So maybe like Cersei and Dany.
Yeah.
Like maybe a whole group of people.
Imagine if like fucking they're able to talk reason with Cersei. Like, that would be like the most shocking twist of the season.
True. And then, I don't know if we'll wait until DJ gets back so he can tell us who he thinks John was talking to. Because I have a legit theory about who Sansa's talking to.
When she says that, the lone wolf?
Yeah. And then
I honestly feel like it's possible that's not even going to be in the fucking season. Like, that's almost like a trailer thing.
Yeah, it could be.
But I hope it is, because fucking that's straight from the books.
That's legit. Best thing she's done so far. But what about, who do you think? Do you think Littlefinger's talking to Sansa? Assuming that like all this is actually going to be in the show, which is not guaranteed, and it's probably not even likely.
It's just that last line that I have question, really. But you never know.
Which line is that?
Yeah, I think Littlefinger is probably talking to Sansa, but I mean, the only other person I would think would be Jon.
So what was the last line? Are you talking about?
You're talking about like, what are you asking?
I don't remember. You said I'm questioning that last line, and
just of Sansa's like.
Okay.
The lone wolf quote. Like that's one I really question.
To me, Sansa, I think, is talking to Littlefinger. Like she's letting him know that she's just trying to manipulate him, or he's been trying to manipulate her, and that she's not that stupid anymore. Like she's going to actually, she knows what family's worth now, and she's not going to betray her family.
They've been trying so hard to sell that Sansa's going to betray Jon that it's totally not going to happen. Like even in the behind the scenes of fucking like episode 10 last year, they're like they had like interviews with like Jon or like Kit Harington and Sophie Turner, and they were like playing up, oh, I think Sansa's really mad at Jon, like all this bullshit. Like just I don't know. I don't think any of that shit's gonna happen.
Like bullshit.
Yeah, like you guys fucking ain't slick.
Like I think she's just responding, the whole time he's trying to split the family, like put that rift in between her and Jon, and like now maybe Arya shows up or whatever, and she finally reveals to Littlefinger like, I know what you're trying to do, and then she says that line to him, and it's
but Arya has to reveal it by playing the game of faces, like knowing the Littlefinger, like like it would be so sick to see fucking Arya play the game of faces with Littlefinger.
Hell yeah, that would be badass.
And then just kill him,
like a legit with needle, and just like slash him, stab him.
Be so fucking sick.
It could
Hell
happen.
yeah.
That would be pretty epic. I mean, that would be above and beyond for Dave.
That would be,
George told him about that because that would be sick.
in a way, it would almost be like, I don't know, I can't even explain it. Like, not only would it be like defeating Littlefinger at his own game, like lies, but I don't know. It's almost like to me, Arya doing it avenges Ned the most for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, like Jay Meesy's bringing up, Arya was in the room when Littlefinger met with Tywin at Harrenhal, and
Right.
even in the books, it wasn't Tywin, but it was still Roose Bolton. So I mean,
And I know like Sansa was also at Ned's beheading, but Arya was like, I don't know, something about where Arya was, like at the statue of Babel and all that shit. Like, I feel like Arya has to fucking kill Littlefinger.
that'd be pretty sick. David Adams, dude, what if Littlefinger hires a faceless man to kill Jon like he said they should in the first season, and it was Arya? Sansa says that Arya takes off her face and pulls needle. That would be a sick switch.
Oh yeah, that would be badass.
That'd be pretty epic.
Oh man, that would be insane. Legit, David. God damn.
David Adams always coming up with the sick ones.
I just like the idea of like Sansa, basically, right? Like maybe Littlefinger's gonna die. Like she's Arya's about to kill him or something, and then she tells him that story, basically throwing it in his face, like you've been playing the game all wrong this whole time, and you think you're the master of the game, but you're by yourself. So when the storm comes, you're dead because you ain't got nobody with you.
Yeah, definitely. In that first. Wasn't it the first trailer when they showed Arya like on her knees looking for something?
Yeah, under the bed.
That's what do you think she's looking for right there?
Oh wait, never mind.
I mean, someone said like the Valyrian steel knife, whatever it's called, cat claw or whatever it is.
Right, but why would it be up there unless Littlefinger had it and was dumb enough to like just hide it in his room wherever he was staying or something? I don't know. But how would Arya know that unless they bring up her being a warg and like a cat saw him hide it, or you know what I mean? How would she know to look under there?
She might be like looking through Littlefinger's fucking shit.
That's true. She could.
Yeah. And then I mean, because there is that picture.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, I was just fucking around. I said Arya doesn't have no manners.
I mean, she doesn't trust him, like, and she would have to have something, some proof. Maybe she needs proof for Sansa that, like, okay, he did something, and she is looking for anything, and she sees like that blade because, as far as she knows, her dad had that last. Like, she was there when it was on his desk in, like, on the table there in his office.
I just want to see Sansa and Arya reunite, and Sansa be like, "Look, Arya, look how badass I am now," and Arya just like
hold my beer,
a decapitated head onto the table or some shit, like
right. He just like whips out needle and like makes her like drops her clothes and makes her stand there naked. Like, you're what now?
She like
clowns on her.
She brings home some Frey pie. She's like, "What?"
No, Arya just pulls out a face from her pocket and puts it on.
Yeah.
Like Walder Frey's face, just like, oh yeah.
It's like, you think you got down with some shit? Check this out.
Or Arya and Nymeria meet up, and like Arya just like walks through the fucking doors of Winterfell with fucking a huge wolf pack.
Dude, how sick! Now that would be an epic scene.
So sick.
They just open like the doors of the main hall, and Arya like comes walking in with a sick Nymeria right by her side,
and like a whole wolf pack behind her.
Oh, dude, like shit's about to change.
I know I'm getting David Adams hyped.
I just want Nymeria. Like, people can say, yeah, well, then she might die, but still, like, Arya that whole time having nobody, and like for her to go back, and if Nymeria is there and they can have a reunion, then like, and then maybe she has a reunion with the Hound, or, you know, I don't know. I just like that.
Does the Hound and the Brothers Without Banners bother stopping by Winterfell on their way back up? I mean, they have to if they join with Jon to go back to the wall, right? Or go beyond the wall.
Oh yeah,
And they just meet up kind of on the way, or
well, yeah, they're going up there intentionally, right? They know Thoros and stuff knows about the White Walkers. I believe didn't. So, I mean, they're probably going up there with Jon. Jon sent out the Ravens that hey, the White Walkers are here, and by now they'll know about that he's in Winterfell and the King of the North. So, I mean, that's who you're gonna go to actually fight the White Walkers, and with the Hound wanting to do something to kind of atone for everything. Yeah, like that's perfect for him. He doesn't want to be just like a cold-blooded killer anymore, or like
so
he wants to actually help people, but he can be that killer and still help people.
Right. Do you think if that's what happens, do the Hound and Brienne meet back up at Winterfell?
Yeah, I just don't think like maybe Brienne will hold a little bit of a grudge, but as far as we know, like the Hound's not that much like that. I mean, we see how he is with Beric Dondarrion.
Yeah, the Hound ain't petty like that, really.
The Hound what?
So the Hound really isn't petty like that. Like, he doesn't really care. So yeah, you beat me.
Oh, dude, she almost killed him. He's gonna care a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, Beric Dondarrion had that flaming sword.
And fucking, made him fucking fight for his life and shit. I don't know.
Or maybe that's enough that changed it. I mean, he was already changed. He was already on the path. He had already said fuck the king and was off doing his own thing. So I mean, he had already flipped the script.
Honestly, the Hound like initiated that fucking fight with Brienne. Like he just like kind of attacked her. Like Brienne was defending herself. She didn't really want to fight.
Yeah, but in essence, he knew. I mean, he's not stupid. He dealt with people and he knew where it was going, and he just cuts through the bullshit. Brienne was not leaving there without Arya, and he was not about to let her take Arya. So it was going to get to that point inevitable. I mean, it was inevitable.
Oh, I'm totally on the fucking Hound side. Fuck Brienne. Fuck.
Exactly. If you don't know, then you're too stupid. You're not the one.
Fucking killed my favorite character. Fuck Brienne.
I don't know. Did she really kill him? I'm still not there.
Dude, Daenerys pulled down the fucking Baratheons.
That's because Stannis don't give two shits about Dragonstone.
I hope he's alive. He's not. There's no way. He was bleeding out in the fucking snow before fucking Brienne even got there.
Yeah, he was fucked. I mean, he was limping as it was. Yeah, he was already hurt. But I mean, we saw the Hound get brought back, so unless she chopped off his head, I'm not buying it. And why was it off screen? I can't buy it. I just can't.
I don't know.
Why? I mean, that makes no sense to me. Why was that off screen?
Brienne is such a shitty fucking like, just such a shitty warrior that she never kills anyone. She never actually finishes anyone off.
Oh, she just hurts people. She's a good warrior. She's not out to kill anybody. She's a nice warrior.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. I think Stannis is dead. She took his head. That's her swinging the sword for her. God damn, my brain is shut off right now.
That was the dumbest thing when she said the one true king, Renly Baratheon. Say, get the fuck. In what realm is he the one true king?
That's what I don't get either. Like, if you're so honor bound, why would you choose Renly's side? Yeah, I get that he let you be part of his Kingsguard, but you know that he has no right to that throne.
Yeah,
Renly was fucking Bambi. Fuck Renly.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck Renly. And I'm like, she said that. That was like, I'm with Brienne. I mean, she's the most boring part of Feast of Crows, but I'm with their character. And that was the one thing that was just like, get the fuck out of here. One true king. You're wrong on this one, B.
DJ's like, I gotta take Stannis before I take Renly.
Yeah, right? All day. Well, I don't hate Stannis. I just don't give a shit about him.
As the king, though, I don't know. I might like Renly better as my king.
Well, yeah, over Stannis for sure, but that was just never going to happen, and he had no true right or claim to it. So it's like, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like Renly would really like neglect the small folk. Like Stannis would at least keep things in order to where people aren't fucking dying.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be. You need progress in Westeros, though, and I feel like Stannis is, all about his justice. That he wouldn't like change anything in the kingdom. Like obviously, there's some shit lords, and he's just gonna be like, well, they're the lord, so you have to deal with their shit rules, rather than like protect the small folk in that way. You know what I mean? Like the scenario, for instance, my scenario of why I don't like Stannis, to where he said he lets them bully the maester, and he's like, well, she is the queen, so you kind of have to do it. Well, he had the power to stop that from happening because he is the king, but he doesn't stop it. So he would do the same thing with shit lords treating their peasants like shit.
I don't know, because I remember that, and I kind of went back and reread that, and from what I got from it was going on, and he was kind of like, whatever, it was kind of petty, but then when it really kind of started becoming ridiculous, he did put a stop to it, and he did make him stop. So it's like, I mean, he's a king, he's got a lot more on his mind than the little petty bullshit that people are doing, to each other right there. So I don't know, it's like, to hold that one on Stannis is a little rough.
I mean, just as far as justice, this dude raised you, and like he's the only person in the world that truly loves you, and then you're just gonna let your wife bully him? Like he has to be like, no, this ain't appropriate for this fucking feast or this dinner. Like, woman, know your place or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that in any other this time frame, but in this, in Westeros, I mean, he's the king. He can be like, no, who are you to, no, don't do that shit.
Yeah, but what throne is he sitting on? He's not really the king. He wants to be king. He's the rightful king, but he's by no means king. And that's the kind of shit that he's got on his mind. He's not worried about this little people fucking with maesters and stupid shit going on. He's like, you're a man, handle yourself. I got bigger shit to worry about. But then when he realized that he couldn't handle it and that it was going on too long, then he's fucking put a stop to the madness instantly.
No, because you can't say that, because he was already being petty to the maester by not inviting him to that dinner. So he started the pettiness, and then that's why they were treating him that way. Like piling on. He didn't invite him to the dinner.
I don't remember that part. It's like, why was he at the dinner if he wasn't invited there?
Because it's his place as the maester to be there.
So he just went anyway. Okay, so maybe that's why Stannis didn't invite him, because he knew some stupid shit like that was going to pop off. So he's like, dude, I don't even want you there because I don't even want you to have to deal with it, and I don't want to have to deal with it. And then the maester's like, nope, fuck it, I'm going anyway. So
no, he didn't invite the maester because he was questioning Melisandre and shit. Like the ways of what she was doing and his control, or her control over him. That's what I gathered from it. Because he invites the other maester, and then he makes an excuse like, oh, there's too many stairs.
All right, guys, look, I know how awesome Stannis is, and like we could talk about him all night, but
yeah, it is. Fucking, it's about that time. We killed this video, man. Fucking, it's about time to wrap it up. Fucking, I know it's way late out there by Eli. You got to work in the morning.
Oh, I do.
Definitely
got to work in the morning.
Catch back up and fucking do it again this weekend or something. Maybe see everybody on my man Johnny. Shout out to Johnny, the Irish Wildling. Hashtag Original Kingsguard. Hashtag Johnny Giant Spain. Hashtag, what's another one? Valor Magorda.
Hashtag Goat's Milk.
Right on. Hope you guys out there enjoyed it. Jay Measy and everybody that's still in there. My man David Shells, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, we'll be doing it up and running again, do it again. I want to thank my boys for stopping by. Andrew, tell the people that are in here where they can find you.
What door? I mean, most of the people probably know who I am. I'm just a big shit talker. Like DJ, but a little bit more vulgar. I'm just going to go against the grain. But you can catch me on my channel for the next month or so. Or 3 weeks, I'll just be doing video games. But after that, we'll get into some Game of Thrones stuff, some analysis, and some theories that I'll come up with. So it's what door with the question mark on the end.
Nice. My man Eli doesn't have a channel, but you know he's always in the live panels and laying it down and loving Daenerys and saying how great she is. You can always catch him somewhere saying that Stannis is okay and Dany is life. Right on. What's up?
You won't see any of that, but DJ can live in fucking delusion all he wants. Anyways, much love, everyone.
Thanks for everybody for being here, and we will definitely catch you on the next one. Be easy.